who will be joining us. Um, and where we were last, you are in a plaza surrounded by some coal scale and some kobolds in a palace called what was it, guys? The Lumpy
Old Lumps Island.
yeah, Old Lumps Island, which is their little palace. But I'll let the group fill you in more on that. So where we're gonna start, the group had just finished their battle and they were taking a long rest next to this square, which is a tower that's 30 foot high from the ground, and you're like on a ceramic top roof that's pretty much like a 30-foot square. Um, and as the group's waking up from their long rest, it's still somewhat dark, guys. So it's not quite daybreak, and you're gonna hear some rustling noises on the roof, and you're not quite sure if it's more of those little doll creatures. It kind of sounds a little more heavier, um, and you're gonna see a shape peek over the side, and everybody's kind of hearing this and starting to look up at the moment to see what it is. Um, would the four of well, actually, go ahead, Val and Wolfric and Piper, give me a perception check, please.
Oof.
Rick rolled better than everyone else. He did a modified 16. Unless I hit it again. Notice.
Oh, it's
You're
your
going,
mic. All
you're
right.
going, you're going RoboCop again, Scott.
Your mic's
The first two
acting
rolls
out.
counted. The third one I hit by accident.
Okay. So Wolfric and Piper is gonna notice that this is a medium size shape, so it's not that plant life that y'all thought it was before, the little doll. So at that moment, it's gonna make a louder noise and fall off the side of that rooftop, and
I will
whatever
attempt to catch them.
are you?
I'm going to. This is going to be a great. This is something my character wouldn't back do. It's like, oh, wait, I'll try and catch you. Let's see if he succeeds. What do I need to roll, Brett?
Do you know
But
what
I
it
if
is?
fell
it's a
off the
hedgehog-
tower
Do you
and
know
no
what
one
it is?
caught
Do
me.
you know what
I
it
don't-
is that you're trying to catch?
That's because you was on top of the tower. I had to be below to catch you. When I'm on the top of the tower with you, it doesn't work.
You don't know what it is up there.
While it's falling, let's try to catch it so we can ask questions. So,
All right.
Yeah,
Give me,
okay, let's see how this is going. This
give
is
me-
so
yeah,
fun.
what kind of trick do you want this to be?
give me a dex saving throw.
All right. Saving throw or dex check?
Oh, give me the check. I'm sorry.
All right. I got you with an 8.
Okay. So as you're
You
running
seem so
over,
silent for all I thought you were.
your mic's messing up again. You might have to fiddle with your mic. It's messing up again, Scott. Try,
Okay.
put it on mute for a second. So as you're trying to catch this falling object that you have no clue of what it is, you hold out your hands and it, whatever it is, it goes through your hands and just falls right on top of Piper's head. And
Do I have to roll a dex save or do I just take it head on?
Hey, how about now? Is it still breaking up?
go ahead and give me a dex save. What's
I
your
mean, I
mod?
can just ram against it. I mean, it's
You
on her
got
head
horns. You
and
got
he's a
horns.
satyr. So, if you're gonna fall on a head of a goat, you better be prepared.
You might.
You're gonna jump up? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, try and
that
catch
is
me too?
at 11. No, I mean, they fall on
It-
my head.
Siblings, yeah, there's siblings for you right there.
Um, I tell you what, give me a deck save as well, Pompo.
All right. Sure.
Opposing deck saves.
Wow. That
Okay.
is
What'd you get?
Wait,
It
Way to
almost gonna
start.
be a 11. Okay, so it almost a 11 and it just rolled.
Okay.
Shut up, Pookie. Shut.
I love it. Your first
So-
dice roll.
You're gonna catch a slight little horn somewhere on your body.
Up my
I,
butt.
Oh God.
I'll let you decide where. But you just
Yeah.
roll a d4 for me.
D4. Okay. Where should I roll a D4? Probably
It's
Owlbear.
on your left, your bottom left. There is gonna be a D20 right there. You click it and gonna be the D4 on the first one.
Wait, I'm shuffling between different things right now. I don't know
Did the
where it is. So
that time?
just
That was
D4,
perfect.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Before, right? I'm rolling an Owlbear right now because I can't find it on D&D Beyond. So
Oh, okay. Did it pop up?
boop.
Did you already roll?
Yep, I roll a 1.
Okay. You just take 1 damage,
Ah, nice.
and I will let y'all role play what just happened. Figure it out.
Well, Wolfric just says, "Well, how nice of you to drop in on us."
Piper would say, "What is that thing?"
My
May I
character would
ask,
just look around
what
really like
form?
confused.
What form are you taking right now?
Changing can be
So-
anything they want to be. So
So right now you just doesn't see a changeling at all. You just see a hooded figure with a mask on, like a really like look like a porcelain doll mask face thing, and they just look around wildly, just like confused and a bit on edge. Right now, they didn't say anything yet.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah.
All right. So, Val, what would Val be saying once she just seen this?
Val didn't see anything because Val rolled an 8 on her perception check. So Val is still waking up, and she's not a morning person.
Quit snoring. Quit snoring over there.
She'll hit Lilac and say, "Hey, wake up! Something's happening," and they'll both wake up and see
It
the
should make
hooded.
sense that we're gonna. Guys, we got company and ready ourselves for like any sudden movement. It might not be good. It might not be bad. Let's just be ready. So I'm gonna pull out my crossbow just in case.
I'm gonna pull out my
yeah, Wolfric's like,
dagger.
"No, come on now. There's
Gonna
no need
stand
for that.
up
I'm
right
gonna roll."
now.
Yeah, Wolfric's like, "There's no need for that. They haven't done anything to us yet. They just dropped in out of nowhere."
You do realize we just almost got eaten by a spider, right?
Yeah, that is fair.
Yeah, but this ain't no
That's fair.
spider. Wolfric says.
Piper?
We are in what? Are you speaking in character, right? Okay. How do you know my name? I'm gonna ask because I haven't saw your face yet.
Oh crap.
I'm gonna take off my mask. Look at him.
What
It's like
what
dead in
form are
the
you
eye.
using?
My normal form, just like my changeling face. Yeah, but I'm holding a dagger right now. I'm
I'm
not
gonna
dropping it
Google
yet.
that. Wolfric trying to calm the situation down.
No metagaming.
Okay.
So
They're gonna look at you in the face and they're gonna speak slowly and calmly for some purpose. Are you Killian?
I would nod my head and I would just look around at everybody else and start like standing next to him. It's like turn my face and look at anybody else. Just go like stand near him. Still a
I
little
gotta
bit
ask.
angry.
I gotta ask him something that only us would know.
We do have that. All right.
No, yes, I gotta speak slowly. How is our boss son doing?
He's doing fine. He's doing fine. What is this place? Who are these people?
Do our boss have a son?
I guess he has now.
Isn't,
So you
isn't this
know.
supposed to be a daughter?
Yep, you missed. Remember it. But anyway, a son
That is
now.
supposed to
because
be and that is supposed to be a trust check, okay? And you just go
you.
along with it. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys.
I
Okay.
thought
Okay.
you don't remember that. Anyway.
No.
Wow.
Okay.
Us being
Yeah.
sibling is the worst for playing D&D together. Anyway.
Yeah, we are
Uh,
both stupid. Okay,
And,
let's just assume
it's
that
okay.
you
This is fun.
can we just reset that? Like go
Rewind?
do it again. Yes, can we rewind that?
Sure.
Sure.
It's only
Look at the
recorded.
average.
It's only recorded.
Okay,
This
I'm gonna
is doing nothing for my social anxiety, my bro.
yes, I know, but you just ruined it. Okay.
I told you. I told you. You
Kill
gotta
it.
get. You gotta get the wiggles out. You gotta get the wiggles out.
Killian,
Shade
how
red.
is our boss son doing?
He
Hello.
doesn't have a son. He have a daughter. Who are you again?
Yeah, that's my brother. Hello, guys.
Mm.
It's Seth. I gonna tell my friend. This is Killian, my brother from
Siblings.
whatever.
Val's just
Okay.
Val's just gonna nod her head and say, I get that. That's fair. Siblings are weird.
He is
Yeah,
weird.
Wolford just says preaching to the choir on that one. I have a twin sister.
So this is siblings in role also.
Yeah, probably.
No, it's that's. I mean, they are both like adopted in the same family, so it kind of counts as that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just go along with it. Killian, let's just introduce yourself to the team. Okay, this is somehow my group of full of unfortunate event that we got stick together by by divine intervention.
Divine intervention.
Yeah,
So
I will tell you about it later. Just introduce yourself.
okay. My name's Killen, and I will look at everybody's face. That's about it. Nice to meet
Wolford
you.
just goes, hello, Killen. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I was taken aback a bit when he like moved his hand around. But,
Like, what do you
alright,
think you are, a Jedi, moving your hand around like that?
nice to meet
No, that
you.
wasn't part of the game.
Okay.
Heat waving was though.
Nice to meet you. Can you say your name again?
Wolfric.
Rupfik.
Yeah, Wolfric Stone. Born and raised in a
Stone.
monastery. Yeah, my twin sister, Lily Stone, has recently taken ill. And we're trying to we learned that a rare and expensive medication can cure her sickness. So I decided to set up on the journey, just as my childhood friend Serena confessed her feelings for me. And then there was feathers everywhere, and apparently the Raven Queen needs me to do something. I'm just worried about my family.
That's a lot. That's okay.
Yeah,
still quite
so
shaken.
he is that kind of person.
twin sister.
Yeah, in game, my character has a twin sister.
Twin sister. Killian
Yeah,
will
who's sick, and
repeat.
he's trying to
Wait,
cure her. Yeah.
Killian will repeat what he said and go twin sister. Ill. Raven Queen.
Yeah, a higher being that I'm not entirely sure myself. I thought she was a legend until 5 minutes ago.
Did she put us here?
Yes, with neither our knowledge nor our consent, she just grabbed us from our lives and threw us over here for some reason.
Right. Now I know the name. All right. Sorry about your sister. Oh, her name
I
was
will find the
Lily.
medicine to cure her. I will not fail.
You're in a different place from your sister right now, so I don't know about that. But yeah. And I would just look awkwardly at other people, I guess, that doesn't speak up yet.
I'm looking. Lilac with her intelligence and how she, and I'm just going off what how Anna's played her in the past. She would probably walk up to you and she'd say, "I like your mask. Why do you have it?" That's the
That is
that's the really tall
She,
Warforge.
yeah, she's a Warforged barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have a mouth?
Yep. She looks just a little like her body is just like really heavy
Oh.
metal and yeah. But no, she has a normal-ish appearing face.
She's two tokens above you on the map.
All right. I'll just take a step back when she approached me and try to look at her face. A bit confused and goes, "Mask, face. I guess that's what it do. I don't." And I will look at Piper for help.
I gonna tell him like, dude, you were supposed to be my cool brother, okay? Now they think I'm weird too. And like,
You
yeah,
are
that's
weird. You are weird. You have a horn on your head. What? Ah,
yeah,
Eh.
you can change your face. Okay, that's fair point.
I will turn
So-
back to the Warforge and I will go, Nice to meet you." And I hold my hand up.
Okay, I don't know if she would know how to shake. She's gonna see your hand and she's gonna say, "I'm Lilac," and she's just gonna poke your hand.
"I'm Killian." And I will poke her finger back awkwardly. And I will look at Piper for like reassurance.
you do. I gotta just put two of my thumb up and said, "You're doing great." Nothing is weird here.
Yep.
Well, Wolfric
And then
says, well, in your
Lilac will
defense, go ahead.
and Lilac will just be like, "Okay, we're friends now." And then she'll just start packing up her bedroll and getting ready for what's going on today.
And Wolfric points to the cliff. It's like up is the only way out, so we have to figure which way is out. We have to find a way to go up in order to get out of here.
I didn't look at Wolfric at all. I just like look at Lilac packing her bed, a little lost. Just stare at her.
Yeah, and doesn't Val have a little pet?
Yes. Yeah. So I'll come up to you and I'll say, "Hi, my name is Val. And this is my friend Snow." And the little snow owl will come on my shoulder. "It's nice to meet you. I know this is a little weird, but we're all just kind of making it work. So don't worry. We'll be okay."
So when Wall approached me, I will literally just like snap my head and look at her, just like staring as she approached. I will go, "Hi."
Brett, I have a question. How would
hold on,
Kronos how does
hold on,
Kronos
Scott.
talk?
Hold on,
Sorry.
Scott. It's okay.
It's fine. I will point at the owl and I will just quietly ask,
Are you
That-
trying to
that's-
poke it?
"Does it bite?"
No, she's
Oh,
very,
wow.
very friendly. And then I'll just like nudge her over and she'll land on your shoulder.
And go ahead, Scott. You were asking about Kronos.
Yeah, I forget his character's his personality.
Isn't he like a
He's a cleric.
he's a cleric, but helping hand, help the party type person.
Mm-hmm.
So very friendly.
Greetings, child. You have traveled far and wide, and you must travel further yet still. For at the end lies the answer to the truth of you that you seek.
That was deep.
So what happened was Killian, who's standing really like still, like he just froze up once the hours are like in his vicinity, just turned a little bit confused and stare at them.
Okay.
doesn't respond. Stare at them.
He says, yeah, he just says, it is a lot to take in. You must pace yourself. Only then can you find the peace you seek. He's going to hate me for
not-
doing this to him. But I'm loving it.
I'm not finding peace. I'm finding exit out of this place. But thank you.
Oh, that's easy, my child. It is up and over that rim up ahead. He points straight up at the rim.
Nice. Well, it will be quick then if it's an
No,
exit.
we tried the ramp the other day, and there's critters everywhere. Most of them aren't friendly.
But I think if we're a little more careful, maybe we can take that path. It's just we were a little uncareful that time. And don't be
Yes,
mean to the friend.
discretion
I
is
was
the better
still
part of valor.
So
Yeah.
what
I
happened was
mean-
I still look at the cleric and I will go, critters, like this thing,
Mm.
I
and point at
gonna
the owl.
Ah,
I gonna touch poke on Killian's shoulder and point at the direction of Wolfric when he is talking. Like beside the same look, the same way that we try out. Is there any other option?
So, if you look at the map, Pompo, the group tried to take that northwest corner. There's a little path that way, and they hit a spider web, which spawned out two giant wolf spiders. And yep, whoever drew that right there. And I believe it was Lilac, went over there to help and brushed up against that dark green circle bush shrubbery and got attacked in there. So there are some little kobold, coal scale troops up in there, and they're kind of protecting this little island. Um, there's cliffs to the west, that dark black line going vertically on the west. So anything under that brown rectangle where that X is hasn't been explored yet. But the only way to get out is to go up the cliffs. And what y'all do know, on the cliffs, there's 3 levels, and there's some openings of tunnels going in, but you have to go up at least 20 feet per level to get to it. And there are only the pathway, which is where they tried to go. Um, there's a fountain type formation in that middle section on the left, which appears to be straight cliff sidewalls behind it. And that bottom brown part behind that is broken rubble. So you can either climb rubble to go up, or you can climb the side of the cliff to go up. Either there, or you can try and see if that path goes any further than what they got to once they encountered those spiders. But the group was warned before by the little coal scales that the vegetation, so anything that's green or green shrubs, there's life inside. So it could be good, it could be bad. The square bunker where you're at, there's some little kobolds inside guarding it. So they're guarding that whole little rectangle, their palace, from whatever's up in the cliffs. There's random fighting up in the cliffs, but nothing has come out at this point. But they're protecting that down there. So that's where you're at. So I will say that which one are y'all just using a paintbrush to draw here?
Yeah, that's what I had out.
So all of this can be explored, and you can go all up in here, and you can go that way. You can go this way up to the rubble and up. You can go through this way, through this area and go up, or you can continue to see the where the path goes. And so anybody is free to draw on the map, for game plan purposes for each other. Um, and yeah, so what would the group like to do? Are y'all okay with the all new member? Any other questions about? I mean, y'all do know that they are siblings in game. What's the trust level of this new companion to the other players at the moment?
Well, Wolver thinks himself, they haven't knifed us what? So they haven't knifed us yet, so that's a good thing, I guess. That's in his head.
So we can go this way, right? I made
Yes.
an arrow direction, and there is also this way inside the bush,
Yes.
right? And there is also the same way that we try, but we fail because there is a monster in there.
Right. So that last triangle, that's a path that cuts through and kind of like rubs the kind of not rub hugs the side of the cliff and goes north.
I'm gonna change the color so that it could be easily
Or you can-
differentiated.
Yeah.
Okay. There is 3 arrow right now. So I mean, if we're gonna talk about trust level, I think just like Piper, we just met like a day,
Right.
and so far so good. The only plan like working together and try not to die, and that plan had carrying us survive so far, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
For Killen, he does not trust anybody, even his brother right now. But he kind of he's not sure if that's his brother or not. But like the whole ramming his horn into his butt thing is like, yeah, that's kind of my brother.
Wolver just says, look, none of us know each other yet. We just want to get out of here. We can plan everything else after that.
Yeah, because
Once we're out of here, we can decide what's next.
It's been less than what 12 hours since y'all been there, the group.
We've almost died twice. So we
Yeah.
are far stronger together than we ever could be on our own, so says Wolfric.
So, which way would the group like to go venture? Or is anybody in real life a rock climber?
I climb ledges and cliffs,
Or
but nothing bigger than 12 feet.
outdoorsman, Girl Scout, Boy Scout, Eagle Scout?
Does walking through a sanctuary count?
Outdoor and me are friends.
Has anybody
Yeah,
ever,
we are like physically weak.
has anybody ever seen a cliff before? In
I
real
I
life?
have.
Okay. So
Oh,
you know,
I ski, so I've seen mountains and cliffs, but
okay, so you know how jagged they can be, and but if you've seen any type of rock climbing or movies with mountain climbing or Lord of the Rings or any other things, they need
Yes,
certain.
Smeagol climbing up the things with his bare hands.
Well,
oh,
Are we gonna talk? If we're gonna talk about climbing, I think most of us gonna have rope and that hem pen or something like that. We can try to like mountain climb this thing, but I'm down with the wage of sorry, but the wage of Lilac, we could carry her up.
um, so you got a certain amount of rope. Do any of you have I believe they're called pittons in your inventory?
No, my character's out shopping, so
Okay.
I have a piton and a 50 feet of rope.
Okay. So you can use that as wedges if that's the route y'all want to take to go up. So it's basically either some type of, there'll be certain checks going up doing that, or the other way is path to see if that does something different, or climb rubble. So it's up to the group, or if y'all don't want to tackle that part right now, explore what's inside this area and wait for next week to tackle the cliff.
I would suggest first explore at least in the red area.
Okay.
No, this is just my word because we are lack in manpower right now. We can wait for the next week to get more people.
Okay.
And for the record, I recommend the path because if we try to climb, I've been in games with that. If it's only 50 feet, that's one thing, but this is 1,000 feet straight up.
Mhm.
If somebody makes a mistake, they're not coming back from it.
So let's see. So I'm gonna put. Let me make a color here. Let's see if I can do it.
Yeah, and I think the problem that we had with the path was, and I think that we said this, was that we didn't go carefully. We kind of just like started down the path. So I think if we know to really avoid the shrubbery,
Mhm.
and if we like kind of go stealthily and use a little bit more perception, I think we'll be okay on the path. That's probably the easiest way. That's probably the easiest way out. But if we want to wait till actual people are here, we can inspect that
I mean,
fountain
y'all
area.
y'all are playing the 2 extra characters. So I mean, y'all have the firepower if y'all want to do it. I'm okay with either one. So
Yeah.
just for your reference, those since this is the first, the first adventure, we'll throw the bones out there. The 4 blue circles, those are areas of exploration that could yield something. And the 3 yellow triangles, those are your 3 visible entry points to go up on the cliff. So
I'd like to explore stuff, but that's me as a player and a person.
Okay.
What does everyone else want to do? I'll go with majority rule.
We could go to the pink triangle, and we could try to explore like a bit. Maybe I know.
Which the DM said the blue circle is a point we can explore, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So
And the pink triangle does not go anywhere near blue circle. Is that what you trying to say, Bumble?
I don't know. It's
Do you want to like explore the blue circle or do you want to like go to pink?
I'm not sure. The thing is, maybe we could explore the blue one. Maybe.
No, I'm just trying to get your message,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm just like trying to like not like fight anything yet. I don't know if like exploring means
does-
like fighting things.
does
Oh, don't worry. I think they still traumatized from our last DM. He does not do well on encounter balance. He just put weird shit and we all die.
ah
Oh,
does
that was them having fun at the player's expense. This DM doesn't do that. I know that for a fact
Yeah.
because I played 2 of his games.
yeah
Yeah,
does
you
All
can
right.
you can be
does-
at ease.
does
Yeah, he's not
Kill-
going to kill you unless you do something truly stupid. Then he might kill your character.
would Killian as a character be more of a loner?
Probably they will.
Or just
he-
hesitant until you get to know other
Yep.
people?
He will just hesitant to like do anything
Okay.
as of right now and follow like Piper
Okay.
just at
All
this
right.
point.
If that's the case, then I will travel with the siblings over there. Wolfric is pretty robust and he can hit really hard. So I guess I'll be on guard detail if that works.
Yeah, and keep
Also, something to add. When you guys were planning and talking, Killian would just walk away, so he could like keep an eye on everyone. Just,
okay.
like as a whole group, stay away for a bit.
Two things.
Yeah,
Two things before we start. Are you still exploring the hearing issue?
Yep. a bit.
Do you want to explain that before we start?
Oh yeah. Killian is a deaf assassin, so they can't hear really well. So that's why, like, when people just talking, they just like snap their head around so they can read the lips. And if you guys talk without like poking him first or like moving towards him, he wouldn't know. He doesn't like register it at all. Like at first when people just talking two at a time, nothing, can't hear anything.
Okay.
They're mute. I mean, they're deaf, right?
Yeah, they're deaf, not mute. Piper taught him how to like speak normally. It's require a lot of training, but you know.
So, as an assassin, poking doesn't bother you?
A bit. Just usually when like people who like, you know, probably pull a knife on Piper a few times, really jumping.
Yes. And I mean,
So-
there is a good thing out of this because I believe he can read mouth now, at the
Okay.
point that can be useful in the future. But okay, let's assume that the rest of the character haven't known this fact yet, and Piper is think that it's not his position, it's not his
Position to tell.
yeah, it's not his part to tell, it's not his secret to tell. So like he's gonna listen to all the plan and then it's gonna explain to Killian later.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't want it
It's
to
a
get
pity
too.
nobody has message in this game because then you could hear their voice in your head. You wouldn't have to actually hear them.
Yeah, I just didn't want it to get because you didn't bring it up, and I didn't want another player to say, "Well, you know, um, Killian's over there doing something and not looking at us." I've been yelling Killian for ages and not turning around. What the hell? So
And meanwhile, they're composing their concerto. It's like they play on the keyboard. They can't hear anybody. They're like Beethoven.
okay.
Okay.
Also, if like something really loud happen, like right next to him, it's gonna hurt a bit. A lot, actually.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
what plan are we gonna have?
I voted for exploring. What does everyone else for? Pushing forward or exploring the area for possible loot?
That could be both.
I'm just going for it. Anybody's like
So who wants
suggesting.
to lead? Who wants to lead the party tonight?
Yeah, usually we are not. I mean, I think Wolfric or like Scott could be like the leading type, but also Cronus and his player. But today we are most like the
So-
most passive group.
Well, who's the well Lilac's the tank. Are you the next biggest, Val?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so since you're controlling her, do you want to go side by side with her, and then get the next two fall in behind, and
Do the same with Kronos.
are
May
you
I
gonna-
ask, what is Wild thinking? Like, does she want to explore? Or does she want to like?
Kronos, I believe his character would be curious about where we're at. So he'd want to find out more about what's going on.
Okay.
Yep.
What about Wild?
Yeah, I'm good to explore. Yeah,
We can get you some better weapons. What do you say to that?
yeah.
Okay, let's go.
So
I guess.
you want to start walking towards that red arrow in that way?
I think we can start with both. Let's just start with red. Blue can red.
Alright,
Pombo,
and-
you can move your character too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, wait a minute. I gotta.
I think we all should move at half speed and keep rolling perception.
Yeah, my perception's really good.
Yeah, let's just stay halfway and start rolling perception now.
And
You don't say nothing.
and Val's gonna remind everybody, don't touch the shrubbery. Don't touch the green stuff. So
Yeah, as you get
Yeah.
closer, as you get closer to any type of greenery, you start to, if not see, hear things moving around in it. Could be good, could be bad. They've seen both.
I got a modified 21 on that perception check.
Okay.
Should,
So
oh, should we roll? I was waiting for the DM to.
oh
Yeah, Cronus's stats are
Right.
the same as mine in that regard, so I'll roll for him as well.
yeah, it's a group roll.
Well, 21, so
Oh wow. Yeah, everybody see things. I don't. I'm black. I'm blind.
22.
Nice.
Dang. So from where you're at, Killian, you're gonna hear some more than normal movement right off to your right where that first blue circle is, and it's more than just a little little critters, not necessarily life, not human size, but more like a large rodent type sound. But nothing's peeking there.
So I saw the movement, like a
you
little bit.
you seen the bushes move around, and you can hear like almost
He,
like
he is deaf. He's deaf.
Just
Okay.
from the movement.
yeah,
yeah.
retro that. You seen the movement.
That's a big thing to be moving around like that. Wow.
So see,
Killing-
that's why it's good to remind me, because now I got to get it in my head about
Yeah.
the you can't hear. So you would
I'll
see,
probably talk on like
Makes
Piper
sense. There we go.
sleep.
You have ESP.
yeah. So you would have seen a more than normal wind moving shrubbery movement off to your right.
I'm gonna pull like Piper's sleeve or something and point it out to him.
You gonna pull his what?
And I'm not even gonna say anything. I was just pointing out.
Oh, okay.
Sleeve.
Oh,
Tuck it a bit. And, like point
Okay.
it out. I'm not gonna speak anything. I'm just pointing it out to the group, just to make
So
sure that
I-
everybody is aware about that.
I turn around and look, and since I think Wolfric will have more better chance to know about nature or like anything than me, I gonna ask Wolfric, did you see something over there and point at the direction that Killian had point for me?
All right, so here I go. I have a 0 in nature, so let's see what happens. Nat 20.
Oh,
Wait.
Nat 20 roll, amazing.
okay.
Your
You,
mic is.
you got to change your sound on your mic, buddy.
That
I did.
is-
It's still acting up.
It does
Yep,
now, but
a
it's
bit.
like when you start talking for a good bit, then it starts going R2D2.
Mm.
So yeah, Wolfric's gonna say, I know that sound. That's goddamn rodents up in there. It's more than one, I tell you that.
He actually would say it too. It's like rats, lots of rats. Maybe something bigger.
Okay, let's not go in there. Let's keep moving, and I think
Like-
we should.
But out of roll, I'll tell you that sometimes places of explorations yield items and such.
So I guess we keep going, right? Or
Yes,
I gotta
yes,
adjust
let's
the map.
keep moving.
you wanna take care of some rodents?
Yeah. We can
Uh,
eat them.
That is true. I mean, do we need the food? Like, do we need a ration?
Piper.
Wolford says, yes, I feel like eating some fire roasted rat.
I'll turn to Piper. How long have you been here? Again.
Maybe 12 hour, but I think it's longer than that.
That guy is desperate. I'll tell you that.
Let's just stay here
Teenager,
and
he's always
start
hungry.
rolling. Let's just start another perception
All
from
right.
this point.
Modify 17 for Wolford.
Why am I like this?
Now I can hear you as well.
Yeah, it's R2D2 again, bro.
It's R2D2 again, and I just roll 1. It balances out.
It's not just me. I'm hearing it from the rest of you guys too.
Oh,
So Wolfric, you're gonna notice. Well, first those yellow circles underneath you. They're kind of like you know how you would have posts in the grounds that could come up and then go away, like to stop a car or something like that.
Yeah, we should go around them.
Yeah. Well, you could see somewhat of an opening, but Pampa wouldn't know. So the ground that you're walking on is kind of like squishy vines, and they've got small barbs in them. But the group's already aware of them. So it's kind of like when you stand on wet grass after it's been cut. But for some reason, those three holes are are almost like when you would cut a hole to go ice fishing or something. It's kind of like that big, um, but you can actually see the opening kind of moving in and out just slightly. I mean, just like you realize in other places that the vegetation is alive. But it's kind of like only wide enough for like a tiny creature to go through, like the size of those kobolds.
Okay, so what about going around it?
You can go around it. There's enough room.
All right, Wolfric says, I don't know what those holes are, but they seem like a trap, so let's just avoid them. He points it out to the party. It's like when the master made us do martial arts training on the post 10 feet off the ground. He said, I don't want to do that here.
Okay. Let's go around it.
Or just follow Piper.
Should
Bit
we go this
confused.
way? Like, should we go this way?
Oh, don't get into the greenery. Don't get into the shrubbery.
Another shrubbery.
Okay, let's see. We should roll another perception again because we saw something, I think.
Quick question.
Yeah.
When we are about to roll, is the DM gonna tell us to roll it, or are we just like rolling it?
I'm gonna tell you, but several. Go ahead and hold what you got because several people touched the shrubbery.
I did say don't touch the shrubbery.
We didn't, though. We went between the post and the shrubbery.
In my defense, I probably didn't hear that. In my defense, okay.
That's fair. That's
No,
fair.
it's fine.
So,
So hold what you got, and
Roll
Who
what
is-
again? Sorry.
no, hold what you have.
Ah.
And I think it was either Lilac or Piper touched it first. Well, Piper's on it right now. So Piper,
Well-
give me a perception check, Piper.
Okay. Perception check. Please be something good. Okay, that is the best roll so far.
What you roll?
A 13.
All right. You're gonna start to see one of those what was it, the twig blights?
yeah.
And it's not coming out, but you're gonna see its arm kind of start to come out of the bush.
Which bush?
The one, that big green one to your right, right next to Pompo.
Okay.
Do
So-
I see the arm?
I
Wait.
gonna
I
like
attempt to throw my
you-
short sword at the thing.
So
I gonna start like shout, guys, that thing is coming out again and point it. Why my left hand's gonna point it, my right hand is just gonna like poke at Pompo to like look after me.
I
okay.
probably see that. I'll probably jump back, trying to move away from it.
Okay. So what would the group like to do as a whole? Engage this thing?
End it outright. We don't want to mess with it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So if everybody's agreed, y'all
So I
will
move my
be
character over there.
y'all will be in this area off to your left where that water is. So you're going to see a few columns and statues in this section are covered by the same flowering vines that wrap the bunker. So over there, you weren't there, Pompo, but by that square, the vines are like intertwined real finely to resemble dragon scales. That's how it's webbed. So it's real tight and manicured, and there's purple flowers that are blooming. Um, so it's exactly the same thing, and there is like a little water stream coming from the west there. Um, so centered along the cliff to the west, a fountain of stacked marble shells catches water from a face carved into the rock overhead. The marble looks untouched by time. Water overflows the bowls and forms a creek flowing east through the rubble. Plants along the creek look vibrant and healthy.
A sacred spring.
Oh,
What would the group like to
I
do?
just
Can I just look around real quick? Just make
Yep.
sure nothing's gonna jump out like that again.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Fillion.
Last time it did not do so well. 17.
do.
17.
Hmm.
So Fillion is gonna notice a another, well, he wasn't there on the first one, but a giant wolf spider hiding under a thick layer of in the vines north of the fountain. And as you spot it, it's going to retreat deeper into the cliff. So you did see it. It's seen you, seen it, seen itself, and it retreated into the cliff.
I would just nod and I will turn to the group and say, Spider, one of them is gone now.
You're R2D2 now.
Really? Aw.
Yeah.
We just turned into a robot today. That's nice.
And that's weird
That's
because
some sort of audio feedback. I don't know what's causing it.
it's got to be feedback for certain people because the only one I hear is Scott, but Scott hears Killian. I don't hear it from Killian. So
I'm hearing it from Pompo and Poke. I haven't heard it from Val yet, and I've heard it once or twice from you.
from me.
Yes. So this is something with the
I
system
al-
itself.
I think I also heard only from you, Scott. I'm sorry. I thought it might be coming from your side.
It's okay. Just when everybody has a chance, just try and adjust your volume, and we'll see if that clears it up. If not, we'll just deal with it.
Okay,
Every system is different, and we'll just troubleshoot it as we go.
I dropped my
Um,
volume to 50. Is it still echoing?
Sometimes, I think.
All right. If I go much lower than this, I won't be able to hear you guys.
You're good right now on my end.
Does anyone have identify?
Sorry? Like,
I want to. Yes. Wow. Wow. Do you have identify?
what's that?
Cronus took detect magic today.
Okay.
He and I traded off. He said he'd take detect magic today, if that's what you are after.
No. I because I think it would be because Piper saw the wild monster and the spider that are not attacking us on site. So which means they are afraid of something. And the only thing in the middle of this location is the water. So the water might be poisonous or might be a holy water. I don't know, but we should check it out.
You mean like investigate it?
Yeah, but it's just because you're looking at it, you're not gonna know anything unless you know an Arcana check or like identify spell.
So if nobody's got an identify spell, if y'all want to do,
Cronus has detect magic, but no identify. That's a wizard thing.
okay,
Mm.
we can do a group Arcana check, and as long as half rolls high enough.
Okay, before we roll the Arcana check, you guys gotta wait because I think Kronos and I would both give everybody guidance.
So
Nice.
what does that do?
So that gives you basically an extra D4
Ah.
for this check. So just roll an extra D4 on top of what you have.
All right.
I
Okay.
Kronos and I
got
both have this.
21.
My Arcana is a 0. Yeesh.
Oh,
That is a 19 from Wolfred.
Now for Kronos.
16,
Yeah, 14
16.
Kronos.
18 Arcana.
Wow.
I
Oh,
got
16 and a 2.
nice. I got an 8 Arcana and Lilac. I'm gonna have to roll my physical dice. 15. And then a D4. 17 Arcana for Lilac. Way better than I did.
All right. So with those, at least 3 y'all that rolled 12 or above, you're gonna sense that the fountain, the water coming from it, you can identify it having the presence of rejuvenating magic.
What does that do? Rejuvenating
So
magic.
you're gonna know through your check there, the first time the water is consumed per long rest, it neutralizes poison and heals 1d6 hit points of damage.
How many bottles do we have?
I think each
Ah.
of us has the water skin, so like we could
Yeah,
take it and
Yeah, let's do a good place
Fill
to
it.
fill them. Yeah, let's do that.
And
yeah,
I-
let's.
Everybody just grab a bottle,
If-
bottle. Just
if you have some type of water container, go ahead and do that if you wish. I will tell you also with that check, the effects that come from the water, if you bottle it and carry it away, the water loses its effectiveness in 24 hours.
24 hours. Still,
It's still
I'm
clean
just,
drinking water.
yeah. Just
Yeah, it's
gonna.
still clean water. Let's just drink it,
Yep.
even if we pass it. I have 5 wine.
You have 5.
5
Yeah, I
what?
don't know. It come from adventuring gear, so like there is 5 empty wire that I have.
Oh. Huh. But
You all should check your bag too. Some of you might take the same adventuring gear that I did, so you should have a wire of your own.
I got like 2 water skins, so I'm gonna fill those up. I don't know how.
Yeah, just let me know how many items you're using to fill up, and we'll call it like a potion full of each, whatever you're using as a container.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I just emptied my water skin and put it with this holy water.
Okay. So just
By the way, I'd like to do a religion thing to see if I can pray to the statue to clear Pompo's deafness.
Hmm?
it's not a statue to any god or goddess that you know of.
So what's the name of the water
Oh,
goddess again?
But go ahead and give me an intelligence check of the statue.
All right. Where's intelligence
Or-
check? Right?
Or whatever's higher, investigation or religion for you, Scott.
It's the same for each one.
Okay. Because there is information on both. I'm sorry.
All right, I will do religion. Monastery. That is a 18 on the die.
Okay.
nice.
So you're going to conclude that the fountain served to augment visual divination rituals. so it served for a ritual purpose of some kind in the past.
Question: does anybody know how to perform divination in the group? This could be useful. Does anybody know how to do that?
What-
Don't think so.
I mean,
And,
Kronos has divine something rather. Let me check that.
and you're also going to see that there are signs of damage caused to the statue by blunt objects, but it's kind of old.
All right, does anybody have the cantrip mending?
Not at the moment.
Not a magic type person. Sorry.
Look, why do this? Can I just like take some amount of water in my hand and try to like splash it into the bush to see how they will react?
I want to see that.
Yeah, because they seem to be scared of something. I just want to know if it is water.
I'm just gonna take out my dagger and like flank the other side. Because my brother is doing something stupid, provoking something.
Well, Wolfric like, oh boy, and he's just like right there. He's like, I don't think this is the best call, but whatever.
As you do that, Piper, it kind of calms the leaves and the twigs and the vines. They just all kind of settle because normally when you would get close to it, things start moving around and things come in and out or what have you. So it has a calming effect on that any type of shrubbery, from what you can gather.
I'm gonna speak to the group slowly for my brother can read my lip that this thing can use to stop this monster along the way that we cannot pass last time. I mean, if it have a calming effect, I think we can pass with our fight. If we have enough of it, of course.
You're gonna let them live and be a problem later. Is that what you're
They're
saying?
not our problem, okay?
Sure.
Does
Right,
anybody
Brett, I have a question for you now.
Yeah.
Can we use Kronos' channel divinity to try and do a divination spell with this water?
To do what?
Divination to figure out why we're here and what it wants of us.
It is your fate, I can tell you that.
Ooh.
It's not going to tell you anything else.
Okay, rephrasing that. Can he use it to cure Pompo's hearing impediment?
It just
Does he know
feels.
like I have that yet right now?
Oh, that's right. Do we know that?
Do
Yeah,
you-
no, no.
Nah.
Piper
I mean-
doesn't tell anybody yet because like he doesn't want to overstep.
Yeah, so
Killing,
that,
like,
that was
stuff.
out of game earlier. So
Mm.
y'all still haven't figured that out yet. I just wanted to bring it up to the players before we started.
All right. In that case, my final alteration to the plan is Wolfric is going to ask Kronos to use his divine power to try and get a vague location of the medicine he needs to cure his sister, where it might lay.
A vague location.
Yes,
Okay.
like in the northern mountains, etc. Nothing too particular. It's like it can be a whole mountain range, but in the north.
Okay.
Don't you have to roll under your level for that?
Yeah, and it has to use my D100, which I will go get if I
Okay.
can find it. I might.
And as you're
Actually,
doing that, does anybody have a herbalism kit or a alchemist kit?
Nope.
You got
I
what?
do. I have a herbalism kit.
Okay. Pompo, did you have something?
No, I don't have anything like that.
Okay. Okay. Give me a dexterity check, Val.
I have an herbalism kit.
Okay.
Dexterity check.
Yep. And you too as well, Wolfric.
Oh, finally, something good.
A what check?
19.
Sorry.
19.
Nice.
Wow.
19, good.
What kind of check am I doing?
A dex check.
Favor check.
A check.
Check.
And this will give you the ability to harvest some of the flowers
Ooh.
from the.
And I have not done that.
Oh yeah, because Piper climbed it down, right? Is that
Hmm?
the flower?
Why?
I know you just throw water at the bush, right? So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, the flowers are on the around the fountain.
oh,
So it's kind of like a special place. So you, what did you get, Wolfric?
100, that was a 7. I don't know how this
Okay.
works though.
Okay. Yeah. So only Val's going to be able to harvest some of the flowers.
No, no,
from the-
Wolford got a 10 for the flowers. I was talking about for his I was talking about Kronos' attempt to communicate with the statue.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to talk me through that as well. So, do you have something to put flowers in, Val?
In the herbalism kit, I think I have little vials.
Okay. So yeah, I think you can grab a handful of the Feywild vine flowers without, as long as you don't bruise them. It's gonna take about 10 minutes to do it without bruising. So as long as nothing happens in 10 minutes, you should be fine.
That's
I'd
about how
say-
long the divine thing takes for Kronos.
Okay. So if you wanna roll a D12, Val, that'll be how many flowers I think you can grab.
Perfect.
So Scott, tell me what you were trying to do and how it works.
Well, with Kronos, I was trying to use his divine intervention to get the location of the medicine that Wolfric's sister needs.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a 7 on that D100 roll.
Okay. And what chart am I looking for on a
That's the
DM
thing, I've
side?
never used it before.
Okay. So
I think if you're trying to like have your god help you, I think you have to roll below your level. So we're a
so
level
it's
2.
two.
So you
you
would
would
have
have
only
needed to roll a 1 or a 2.
a 1 or a 0.
Ah.
Yeah, so the 7 didn't work, but he doesn't lose anything.
So it's actually he was just trying to channel his god
Yeah,
help, for help.
I think it's like it's channel divinity.
Okay.
Yep.
And yeah, and I think you can only do it once a day or once a short rest. I'm not sure which, but
And that's a spell.
it's not a spell.
Okay.
It's
It's
a
not a
cleric.
spell, it's a class feature.
Okay.
Usually it's come allow at 10 level, but you can allow it
Ah.
because you say that this is a place of divination magic, right? So you can allow it, or you can
Yeah.
just say
Okay. So I'm just gonna double check the ruling while she's doing the flowers. Channel divinity.
I got an 11.
Okay. So you're good for 11 flowers as long as nothing happens.
11 Feywild vine flowers.
Yes.
Adding it to my inventory
Okay.
somehow.
So did everybody get the water that they wanted and wrote it down at least? How many containers each?
Oh,
I got 1 water flask full.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Lilac and
problem.
Val just have one.
so if it's
I got 2.
okay.
Jeez.
so. There should be 1 for each and 2 from Killian, and then 6 for me, right? Do you count each Y as 1 portion?
Yeah, so whatever it is, it's gonna be like one. Where I think it's for this, it's gonna be like whether you drink a sip or a whole glass full. As soon as you open whatever it is and consume a certain amount, it's good for a one-shot healing. So I think once you open it, you break the seal, and then it's one and done until you get to the next container.
And it's 1d6 heal.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
that should be
so.
good because we have early
Yeah,
level.
1d6 hit
A
points of
D6 is
damage.
huge.
Yeah, and
Okay.
as long as y'all can get out of this place within 24
Just a
hours.
1d6 heal. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can come back and
Ah.
drink it later if we are
I
still
didn't
so
around.
understand the
it's
how
just heal
divination
us.
works.
Oh, it cure poison too, right?
Correct.
Yes. Okay. Thank
It,
you.
it,
Okay,
it, neut-
let
it it neutralizes poison and heals 1d6 hit points of damage.
okay, let keep moving and keep lowering perception. Like I assume this in this bush is gonna have another kind of monster, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Why do you say that?
Because you have been poking out some weird stuff since the first bush, the second bush, and the third bush. Third time a charm, okay?
Oh, come
Okay,
on.
can I roll a perception on this one?
Yeah, roll me a perception, please.
And since Piper saw some weird stuff from the past two bushes, she gonna ask for a guidance from Cronus.
Guidance.
Hello, are you
I
there?
have it.
Yes.
Ah,
Okay, thank you.
two guidance.
Just want to say
That
either way,
is-
Brett, for the divine thing.
That is gonna be
Where
a
are you?
12.
Okay. Um, from where you're at, again, you're gonna hear, the rustling of those that big ass shrubbery just to your left, and you're gonna notice that opening that goes closer to the statue that you already seen, and you're probably gonna start seeing a clearer path up the cliff side behind the fountain itself. So there's no rubble there, but it is an easier climb.
Okay.
Are we
Just to be
exploring
safe.
either one of the blue stuff?
What?
Are we exploring the blue dots?
You're already in that one spot, so this area right here was more towards the water and the statue, almost like a point of interest on this
Okay.
one.
Okay.
But the one above you and to your right is an area of exploration. Which could
So
be
in-
something. It could be something. I don't know.
let's
I'm
just
curious.
I just want to be sure about this one. So this one does not have anything, right?
No.
Do you see my pointer?
Yes, that one. I
Okay.
mean, it's got more of the same creatures, good or bad.
Okay. Does it have anything inside this one?
Um, as far as you can tell, it's more of the same, just alive plant life inside.
Uh, because I'm still cautious, it's just gonna take some amount of water and just
Splash it.
politely like giving it, watering it. Maybe it will love it, maybe it hate it. I don't know, but at least it's
You
calm.
know.
It's
Let me
calm.
ask you this: are you taking water from the ground stream, or are you
No,
taking some of what you just took?
no, from the fountain because it just is over here. Why do I don't think I have to like take my water skin and spread it. I can just take it in my hands.
Yeah.
Chew.
I just wanted to make sure, because if you're using one out what you just took, that's one and done.
Okay. Guys, I think whatever in that bush is already coming. We should take a look whatever over there. There is something.
Something.
Yes.
You're not gonna
Maybe
be
a way.
specific.
Maybe a way out. Maybe whatever it takes to let us get out of here.
All right. Sure. Lead the way.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put my Piper right here.
All right, I'll let everybody catch up.
All right, what about the
Following.
area of interest we're in? Do we notice anything there?
Yep.
When I walk by, I was just stare at the bush. It's like not trusting it at all.
You might see some little bitty centipedes and little caterpillars come out and just look at you, and then they just go back in.
I am looking at you. I don't trust them.
So is the rest of the group following
Oh.
or waiting for the all clear?
Wow, just come back. Hello, Wow.
You were all for. Can I just look around real quick when me and Piper just like walk out ahead?
Yep.
Okay.
So once everybody gets close, then I'm gonna want a perception check from everyone.
All right, so we're not exploring the blue circles then?
Well, I'm putting them out there as y'all get close to them.
It's a 22.
Okay.
It's an up and down.
Natural one.
I roll between a 1 and a 19 all the time. I don't know why.
Nice.
No.
Lilac got a 10 and I got a 6.
So
You
so
got a
far-
+5? That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are druid.
Oh,
Druid
yeah.
have like they are very wise.
Yeah.
Ah.
So Killian and Wolfric, you're gonna look over by that the fountain, and you're gonna spot another one of those dolls that are made of vines and pebbles. So for Pompo, it's gonna be first time you see it. So just picture like a voodoo doll, but it's made of intertwined vines, and it's held together by, instead of like bones, it's the vines are wrapped around pebbles for stability. They're almost like little plant sprites or something.
All right, I tried to talk to it in Celestial.
Okay.
Does
You
it
can-
respond?
At the moment, no, because it kind of it freezes in the upper bowl of the fountain, and as soon as it hears Wolfric speak, it dives under the water and vanishes. In the
Oh, I was
that-
trying to talk to it.
I know, isn't that weird?
I should have tried Elvish.
I walk, like, try to distance myself away from Wolfric as much as possible, and pulling like Piper along with me.
So as you see where it went into the water, as with the last doll, it was wearing one of those little flattened conical hats, and that hat is actually remaining on top of the water. It's floating on the water, and then it slowly unwraps into a leaf. Go ahead and give me another alchemist supply check or intelligence check. Whoever had the alchemist.
I had the herbalist kit.
Okay, go ahead and
Yeah,
give
I
me.
have
An,
one too.
okay, so both of y'all give me an intelligence check, please.
Good luck.
Oh, it's +2. It's not so bad.
Can you guidance yourself?
What'd you get? Yes.
Natural 20 for 22.
Yes.
I did not get.
So at the moment, you're gonna know that this thing especially has some remarkable alchemical. How do you,
Alchemic.
alchemic
The word is
pro-
alchemic.
alchemic properties, which cannot be stated precisely at the moment, but you know it's freaking out there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's simple.
And he didn't leave any trinkets this time. Last time he left a gold bracelet.
Yep.
But he did drop his hat. So I
That
don't
turned
know.
into
Where
a
was
leaf.
It turned into a leaf, but I don't know if the group would like to keep that or not. That'd be up to you.
I certainly would.
They did a test in the past, Pompo, on the leaf and a little bit of dirt, and put it in the vial test kit with a little clipping, and it still grew in the vial without any nutrients or anything. So it's definitely some ancient Feywild stuff going on here, and it's out of place. So so at
Yeah,
the
Wolfric will
moment,
pick this up.
what's that?
Wolfric will attempt to pick this up.
The leaf?
I
What?
that's not a good idea, I think. I'll just walk to Wolfric and go just like try to like, make him not do it because that thing just went down.
You mean like pick up the leaf?
Yeah, that's what I was
Right.
trying to do. Pick up the leaf. Yeah.
Wolfric, that's that thing.
Okay.
That thing just went down. We don't know where it is yet. Don't go near it.
So
Oh, you
does
mean
Wilfred-
be aware of the water,
Mhm.
right?
so
Just don't
what-
go anywhere near the water,
So
please.
Wolfric, what is Wolfric doing?
Wolfric listens. He speaks in common this time and says, I did not mean to frighten you. I just want to say hello. And then he continues on with the party.
Okay, so you're not picking it up.
Now, it's like, given what it can do, I want to, but I'm also a little afraid of it. Besides, if someone
Does anyone
they
have
want
a mage hand? Like if you want it, we can pick it up with a mage hand.
Probably don't. Not in this group, right?
We do not have a wizard or a sorcerer.
You,
Don't-
you
Do you
have-
want to try?
you
Do you want
you-
to try like find a stick, like put it in?
I'll try to find 2 sticks and pick it up that way, if that's what you mean.
Well, there's sticks and vines everywhere. You just have to watch where you grab it from.
No, I have a quarterstaff too. You can use.
Okay. So
Yeah, Wolfric politely asked Val to retrieve the leaf.
Poke it with my quarterstaff.
you're casting
Before
a spell?
before that, can I tie a rope to her and like give it to someone who's like looks strong in my eye?
Sure.
Like the
Sure,
war
like
force, she's essentially a mountain.
Like-
Yeah,
ranger.
yeah, probably. Just like walk and like just like put a rope in their hand. Just go.
Okay. So we're gonna. Are you putting anything on the stick, or are you just kind of trying to lift it with the stick?
I'm gonna try and just like lift it with a stick.
Okay. And what are you gonna try and put it in?
Oh, if I can get it with the stick, then I'll try and slide it into. I think I have one more vial left.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna assign a difficulty number and give me your dex check to accomplish this task without
May
dropping.
I assist her with that?
Sure.
So she can do advantage?
Yep.
All right, with
Advantage.
advantage, Val.
And I believe that Cronus might give her a guidance, so that is another D4.
Okay.
Yep. I can give myself.
We're just trying to help her so much. We're just like,
All
I
right.
mean,
Hey, this is a team effort, man.
All right. First one is a 12. I will roll again with advantage. It is worse. So that is a 12 plus. Let me throw my D4.
What?
1. So yeah, that would be 13.
Who's holding?
Not bad.
Who's holding the vial?
Lila.
I will.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
He helped
I
her,
thought
right?
holding while.
Oh,
Yeah.
the rope. Yeah. No,
Why
no.
am I holding the rope with me? 'Cause
Okay.
She's
So
strong.
who's holding the vial?
I guess I'll be holding the vial. Let's see what happens.
All
Since I
right.
wanted this thing.
Give me your dex
How bad
check.
is this?
Give me your dex check to see if you drop it, or if any.
Can I give him my bardic inspiration?
Yes, you may.
Ooh.
Yes, you may.
And I
Yes,
have
I'm gonna
guidance
give
check
him-
too, so
Just realized something. Even if like Piper gave me body inspiration, I can't hear him at all.
Don't worry, my bardic inspiration
Do
is
you- Do you have to?
I don't
hear
want to
it?
be that kind of bard who like have to play a music or a song. I want to like to be that kind of magician trick bard. So I'm gonna give him like use when I give bardic inspiration, I want to like snap my finger and have precipitation and minor illusion to have a magic trick, just to spice things up. And because my brother is deaf, so this is why I'm doing this.
Oh.
I will say that as long as there's some type of visual that Killian can understand that inspiration is happening, then I'll allow it.
That's actually
Okay.
sweet. That's
But-
actually
but-
sweet.
But if your back's turned and you're doing something else, then it's not gonna work.
Yeah, mechanically that makes
Okay.
sense.
Cool.
Okay, so 1d6 for you.
all right. Then I'm getting guidance from Kronos. Let's see.
Get it.
Come on, go away. There we go.
1d6.
Let's see. That's 24 on the die plus a d6 and a d4.
Oh wow, that is a
24.
lot.
Nailed
Yeah,
it.
he got a nat 20.
So 24 and modified 30.
Yeah, so Val successfully balanced this single leaf out of the water, and Wolfric so gently received it, and it just kind of floated to the bottom of the vial, and he was able to cap it. And at the moment, it's still in one whole piece.
That was awesome.
At the
Looks like
moment.
Wolf turns to Lexi and says, "You could teach the master a few things. If you ever get a chance to meet him, please do. You're probably at least a grandmaster as you are now."
Nice.
I'll untie the rope once like Lexi's like Wild's like walk back.
Perfect. Do
Like,
you
this might be a way to make the medicine for my sister, so I'm really excited, and so is Wolfric.
do you want to keep the? Are you going to add the leaf to your inventory, or do you want me to keep it with the other vials?
I'll keep this one with me. Let's see if they react differently for different people.
Sounds good.
You got a pouch or something, Scott?
I have an explorer's pack.
Okay, that'll work.
So I will tuck it into a crevice near the top of the bag.
Okay. So if we turn around on the other side, do we see anything?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, does anybody
We can
need to
take a break.
5?
Do anyone need to like go to toilet?
Yeah, go to the toilet, everybody.
Party. I might just do that. I'll be right back.
My back pain is killing me.
This may help her feel better.
Scott.
So yeah, I'm going to turn to Keelan and say to them slowly that my sister is ill. This may help her feel better.
Scott. We take a bathroom break.
Party
because
break.
Yeah.
All right.
So and
Yeah.
not. I think most of
Let's
us are
wait for
not back
others
yet.
so we can roleplay. It's fine.
Okay. Sorry, I thought everyone was back.
Nah, I don't think Brett
okay,
is
it's okay.
back, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Wow and Brett is not back yet.
Okay.
Also, talk. The body inspiration. That's cool.
Yes,
That's
There's
weird.
also other things Bard can do too.
it's a bard thing. I mean, you can try out
Yeah,
bard
I know,
class
but like
for your
the
next
flavor,
campaign.
the flavor.
Don't forget that you also gain access to the Jack of all trades feature that is unique only to the Bard class, which adds a +2 for anything you don't have proficiency to your checks.
Yes, so now I
Oh.
have nothing that is negative on my check. Hence the strength check. And also it's also the
That's-
Jack of all trades
that's so
also add in
broken, though.
your initiative.
That's broken.
Yeah, it's so good. I like it.
Hi, wow.
Hello.
I heard myself for a second there. Well, my voice sound weird. Oh no.
Now he's.
Oh. Yeah,
on this.
anyway. Oh, so Obi-Wan, right?
Always a good person. Have to be
Sure.
very maybe good, but the cat is straight up evil incarnate. But we love you. I mean, I have
Actual reason. That's true.
Joey, who's got a bit of an
like
dog. So apparently we take very good care of him.
Oh,
Oh, so you take care of the senior cat. That's very kind of you.
that's cute.
Yep,
Welcome back,
Joey
Word.
was my cat. He liked to sleep on my head when I went to bed at night. I didn't know why it's so warm. So my mom came down one morning and she just threw the door open. The cat was curled up sleeping on top of my head.
Oh,
That's why it's so warm nights.
all right. Um, so you do know that you have a clear path up the cliff that would still require some checks and climbing. Uh, but the only let's say creature in the way was that one wolf spider, but it retreated in the cliff. And because of Piper throwing water on the shrubbery, that kind of calms things down. So would the party like to explore two places that can be beneficial, or would the party like to attempt to go up the cliff?
Oh wait, quickly. Wolfert turns around after getting the leaf. He says, he turns to Killian, and says, "My sister is very ill. This may contain the secret to making her better again." He says it slowly because he doesn't. He knows that if he talks fast, you can't follow everything.
Oh,
So you're
just
able to read his mouth
not.
on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, look, sorry.
Killian would just nod and go, I am not sure about this place, but if you think it can help, then go for it. Just don't risk the group
I
if
won't.
you're a
She was just fine a couple months ago. It came out of nowhere. She just woke up one morning sick. Nothing, no reason for it. None that we can figure.
Um,
Sorry to hear that.
Killian wouldn't know this yet because you weren't there, but they were told by a pseudo dragon that everything above the water doesn't matter to them, and the group is able to keep whatever they find above the water.
Yeah, so unless anybody tell me that, I'm gonna like try to stop everybody from like going into
Right.
the water.
Right. But out of roll, I'll tell you that's what happened while you weren't there yet.
So let's just make a mark right here that we're gonna come back for it later. Okay, this one. Because it look easier, right? It look
Yeah.
easier than the other way around. Brad, hello?
So you're talking about that rectangle, the red rectangle?
Yes. Because this is the
Okay.
way you said it's easier, right?
The path where y'all hit the spiders last week. Let me draw.
So the pink triangle.
Where the pink goes to that top left. I'm trying to get a tool here. That doesn't do it. What's the biggest mark to draw something here? Oh, not that. So let me just pick a token here. So let me get in here.
Oh wow.
Wait.
There's something really big over there.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm just trying to grab the token. Sorry about that.
When the DM says don't worry about it, you should worry about it.
So they took a path that like a foot trail that was going this way and ended up there, but they hit a spider web right around here. But all of this in this brown is dead shrubbery, and you do know that's where the spiders were before. But like I just said, Piper did discover the properties of the water. It does have a calming effect on plant life, so just keep that in mind.
Okay. Out of character, I would suggest we should go back to the path of the blue triangle to collect whatever left in that zone, because for the fact that it might be useful. That's all.
I'm gonna try something. See if it works.
I'm trying to look for the back button to delete. What am I doing wrong here?
It's in the brush. And then there is a rubber.
Paintbrush.
Yes, paintbrush. There is a rubber in there.
Okay. Cool. All right. So so where Wolfric is, that brown circle at your 2 o'clock. Is that where you're trying to go, Wolfric?
Well, I'm just mapping out areas. I'm trying to figure out what the party's doing. It's
Okay.
like you've explored this blue area near the fountain already, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and we found a path over here, but I haven't been to those on brown posts yet.
Right. So that first blue circle to y'all right, where Killian seen the bushes move, and y'all figured out that they were possible rats up in there. That is an area of exploration, but you could use the water to calm that area if y'all wish to go in there.
Yeah, let's do that.
What
Wait a minute,
about
sorry,
on?
sorry. Me as a person and a gamer, I want to explore everything. That is something I have to do.
Okay.
But what does the group do?
What were you saying?
What about on this one? On the red circle, this one.
Yeah, that is another area as well. Those are the two ones that I'm trying to throw bones to the party, if you will.
How do we get in there? Because do we have to go through
the bushes.
So, well, those what appear to be black lines, they're like the outlines of hedges. So if you would, like, if you would go to a park, like a flower, what do you call them? Like a nursery, a garden,
Nursery, yeah, that seems all right.
whatever, and then have all those manicured shrubs, and little kids would like go play through them and stick their heads through them and then go run on the inside of them. That's kind of what this is.
So could we potentially walk through it without like?
Yep, as long as you use the knowledge that Piper just
Control
discovered with the water.
Water.
Okay.
And Wolfric will assist in this too. He'll grab a handful of water as well.
Let's just splash it on this bush and trying to get in.
And Wolfric splashes right next to where you splashed.
So you're going where Wolfric is, north, or are you going east? Okay.
Seeing that, I will try to help the splashing as well.
Okay.
Making
So
sure every area is covered.
So everybody's just doing like
Watering.
like you would see at the zoo. All the monkeys are going by the pool.
Yeah. It's just like, I'm not really
Right.
sure either. Like what you guys are doing. I'm just like, okay, we're doing this now.
Okay. So yeah, everything is calm on that eastern front of the shrubbery. So who's gonna be the first to go in?
Do we like have a way to get in?
You either stick your hand, stick your body, stick your head, put your foot in, wiggle it around.
You put your left foot in, you take your right foot out. Do the hokey pokey.
I mean, you do know that weapons can tear up the shrubbery and plant life, but you were also warned from the pseudo dragon not to harm shrubbery if you didn't have a need to.
I gonna speak to those plants in Sylvan and try to convince them to like, can you open your passage for us?
So I guess by doing that, it was already calm, and not like I would say wilting, but kind of like almost like leaves kind of bowing a little bit, just kind of like resting. So they're still full of life, but they kind of rest to give you, I guess, greater ease to pass through.
Okay, since do I have to roll persuasion or like anything?
They just do that.
Okay, they just do that. Okay, let's
if you spoke with them after you hit them with the water, then it's not necessary.
Okay, I just gonna pull my hand in and trying to find whatever in there.
Do you want to walk in?
Are you just
Yeah,
are you walking in first, or you just sticking your hand in?
yeah, just walking in like, let's go.
All
Right.
right.
Yo,
So give me your perception check in there.
I'm ready to like pull him back up. It's like something sounds weird.
that
Like, look
is
weird.
a
So you're gonna
13.
hold on to his arm as he's going in. His
No,
other
no, just
arm?
like try to like stand behind him. So if like something look like dangerous, just pull him back up.
Okay.
What do I see? I got a 13.
You got a 13. Okay. So so you're gonna see a little swarm of rats in there, and mm, they're they're not hostile. So I guess I don't know if you would call them nesting, whatever rats do, like a little ball in the corner. Um, and they kind of seem to be guarding something underneath them. So
Probably they're young. Wolfric says that. They're probably guarding their young.
so if you want a closer look, Piper, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay,
I will assist with that. So roll with advantage.
thank God. That is horrible roll.
So roll again.
And that is a 13, a bit better.
Mm. Not
That
bad.
that is just enough to discover edges of what's underneath them, and it kind of appears to be a very old, probably like a 1 foot, like a 6 inch by 1 inch, 1 foot box. Could be wood, could be metal. You're not sure yet at the moment, but they're just kind of like I said, not hostile, but they're just snuggled up against it, kind of guarding it.
Hey, Lexi, I have to ask, what is your owl going to do when they see this?
Oh, I can't see it luckily because I'm way back. 'cause- gross.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
true.
say, it's like, if your owl can see this, we may have some issues because
That's true.
life and all
Wait,
that.
no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If like her Snow is like the owl name, yeah. If Snow can get to that, right? We can get what is under like, the thing. It would be easy.
It's a lot of rats.
I mean, we do not
Right,
have to
just keep
kill
owls.
them all. We can
I-
just scare them away.
Push 'em.
Can Killian just like poke his head like next to like Piper, and I
Well,
will.
what does Piper do once he sees this?
I mean, I do not have a reason to kill all the rat. It would be inhumane, but I'm gonna tell the group if we want it, we don't even know what inside. It's just a box. Do we want it?
Yes.
I was.
Do
want
you
box.
want to like
I'll
use?
ask my brother. Is that the only thing you see? Just the rat in the box, right?
Yes.
He's leaning down, looking at it right now, right? Or
He's
Yes.
not. Oh, you might have hunched over a little bit to get a closer look with the investigation, but
Yeah.
And the rats are they're still not hostile. I mean, he probably would have got within 2 feet of his face between the rats.
I'll kick him in the butt. And
How
Why?
dare you?
You hit me with the horn in my
Is-
butt. Okay, this is
You
completely
throw
fair.
on my head, okay? How dare you?
Is
You
that in
didn't know
game
that.
or
I
out of
love
game?
that.
Yeah,
In game or
in
out of
game,
game?
in game. He's hunchback.
I gotta
Piper's
roll.
hunchback, right?
Okay.
I will kick it.
I will
You
need
don't know that.
I will need
I just got.
opposing strength checks.
Mm.
My
That is
strength.
okay. Then it don't have to be strength. I can just dex save on this one, or maybe acrobatic. Do you want which one?
Whichever one's higher, but go ahead and give me your strength roll.
Should
Kimberly.
I
Strength?
do strength?
Yeah, we'll see how
I-
strong Killian is.
Do you mean strength or do you
Oh,
mean
no.
dex?
Well, she's trying to.
For yours,
Okay, okay.
You got the initial
they are
force.
trying to. Strength.
I'm gonna
Where is
get your
strength?
ass after this.
Uh, where is strength? Wait, let me find it real quick.
It'd be up at the top. It'd be all the way at the top of your, right below your
Top
picture.
left.
It's not good. It's -1.
Well, go ahead and roll
same
it.
as I. It's
Go
okay.
ahead and roll it. Go ahead and roll it.
11.
Okay.
11.
I
Oh,
win.
So you, so, so you actually, I mean, you kick him in the butt, and but he doesn't move. His forward motion doesn't go anymore. So, what's what's Piper's response to getting kicked in the butt?
I mean, I have a hook like because I'm a setter.
Are you gonna hoof your brother? In a
I gotta
response?
just like jump on him like you are so dead. Nah, it's okay. Let's
Okay.
just say I use precipitation to like make some spark and throw it at him. You were bad. Just throw it at some spark at him.
Okay. So, what do we want to do with the rats in the box?
I would say I would say if he said like, hey, there's a box here, if he's telling us this, then I would say let's grab it, and then Cronus has detect magic today, so he can detect magic. So that's what I would say.
All right.
All right,
How
I
does,
can have Wolfert do it. His AC's pretty high. Let's see. He's Wolfert.
how does the group want to accomplish this task?
I want like I mean there is a way like we have an hour.
That's true. Your
Yeah.
We can
snow
just
could
scare
be.
them away. And
Snow
another
could-
way is we also have a druid which can shape into anything. So why
Yeah.
not just like yes, be a cat?
I
Yeah,
was just
I can do that.
Cat and
Oh,
owl, yes.
can I ask, like, wow, like, how long did Snow go without food right now? You know, could get something.
Been a whole day. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I can wild shape, and a cat is 1/4. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can wild shape into a. I will wild shape into a large cat,
Okay.
and before I do that, I will tell Snow like, hey, don't eat, just scare. And then I'll wild shape into a cat, and I'll move by everybody, and we'll try and scare these mice, rats away from the box.
Does Snow go in with you on your back?
Yeah, well, yeah. So like
Or
fly
just
over top.
fly above the hedges?
Yeah, like
Okay.
kind of like swoop down and try and like scare them.
All right. So let me zoom in a little bit here. So you go ahead and so Piper, let me grab the hand. And so Piper went in there, Killian kicked him in the butt, and the box is I'm gonna say south of you, Piper, in that corner, and I'm just gonna throw a token up for the swarm of the rats. Is on top of the box down there, and we'll just make it a little bit bigger and do that. Okay, so go ahead, Val, and move where you would like to.
Yeah, sorry, my computer is my
No
computer
problem.
is. Hang on,
What's going on?
my computer froze. Sorry about that. I'm gonna switch to- Yeah, I don't know what is happening. Hang on.
Is
There we go.
this a straight up encounter or like are we able to con our way out of this?
Oh, excuse me.
We don't know that yet, right?
Yeah, still waiting for our cat and mouse plan.
Cat
and mouse.
I like that. Sorry,
They
guys.
gave me cat and mouse people.
No, take your time. It's fine.
There we go. Okay. Now we're back. Alrighty. So Let me move. Mind if I'm gonna slide right by you? Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go right there next to the box. And there's the mice. So I'm just gonna move that way.
All right. Are you growling or anything, or are you just staring at them?
Yeah. So I'll hiss at him as a cat. I don't know. Do cats hiss, right? Like
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay. So
That's a good impression.
so the swarm's gonna see this, and they're all gonna look like deers in a headlight type of look, and then they're gonna see the cat, and then they're gonna look up and see the owl as well. So double trouble, and they're gonna kind of look at each other and slowly turn around, and they're gonna all go into the shrubbery just south of them, and it will reveal that box.
I'll go grab the box. Like
That's great. I love this.
Okay, let's
Hold it.
assume we have the box. Come out, come out.
and I'll stay in cat form and I'll just kind of curl around everybody's legs and walk around a little bit.
My character attempts to scratch you behind the ear.
Um,
I'll allow it and then I'll walk away.
Killian's gonna jump a bit when like you walk like near his leg.
so
Almost kick you a bit.
who went to try and grab it?
Killian?
Okay.
Oh no. Wait.
Give me an intelligence or investigation check on it real quick, please.
Okay, investigation, please.
You
Wait,
got it.
you mean intelligent?
Investigation if it is higher?
Yeah. Investigation.
Yeah, investigation is way higher. Nope. 8.
8.
Oh,
Um,
I try.
You realize that it's not trapped, but it's locked and you can't move it.
Oh, like from that place?
Yes,
Wait, it's locked in place?
both. It's locked and stuck, like in stone.
I will turn around. I will turn around and go, Piper.
Yeah,
Come here.
yeah.
Wolfert says,
Yeah.
you know, I can also smash stuff with my bare hands, right? I literally crush rollers for training.
Does anybody do you have like I have like thieves tools, so I
Yeah, I
assume
have
this is
thieves
like a
too,
lockpick?
so
Yeah.
Okay.
can
if I try to lock pick it,
Yep.
what do I
I'll
need
just
to roll for it?
guidance on that. So add a D4 to that.
Yeah, go ahead and try your
okay.
thieves tools. It's not trapped.
Where is that? Wait.
It will be sleight of hand, I think. I'm not sure though.
Okay.
It depend. Did you take expertise in Dev tool?
Probably. Wait.
Did you take expertise in Dev tool?
I'm expertise in sleight of hand. If that's
And
that's stealth.
okay, so you
Okay.
do not have that in just sleight of hand.
But you do have proficiency with thieves tools, so. Oh, nice. Now add a D4 to that.
D4. Wait. Why do we need add D4?
For guidance.
Can you do that?
No. The dice. I can find the dice. I'll just go into our bear.
You just on
There.
the left, bottom left, there is a dice that you can
God.
click.
Oh, sorry. D4. Roll.
You click one on D4 and you click roll.
Okay. 1. 22.
That is 22. It's still a lot. Nice.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
22 to unlock it.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. So
And
it pops open, and you're gonna see a bunch of silver coins, 250 silver coins.
Ooh.
It's turn to Piper that I just call. does money mean anything here? You know, store.
I mean, we haven't seen any civilization yet,
Going to
but having money is still better than none, I guess.
Mhm. Sure. Let's scoop it out. And
Where should we? Because this way, if someone is gonna steal money from the group, it's gonna have to roll sleight of hand versus passive perception, right? So we should keep it with someone with a high wisdom. So it either be a Cronus or Wow. And since Wow is here, Wow, do you want to keep the money?
Meow,
Huh?
meow. I'm a cat.
she's a cat. She's a cat.
Okay, I almost forgot that.
You
Let's
just
just-
drop a bag of money on a cat.
No, not yet. I just asked the cat, but cat cannot answer back. Okay, yeah. The other way that we could do
I
is
just saw like Piper attempt to talk to a cat. I was like, question my brother's sanity every day.
I think Cronus kept the last little bit of money we found. I think he kept it. So if you want to give it to him just to keep it.
okay. Let's just give it to him. How much money do we found again, Brad?
250 silver, but you're gonna have to remove it from the box because you can't move the box.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
pull it out.
let's just give that to Cronus
Mhm.
for safekeeping.
Just Piper, if that guy tried to run away, I'm definitely kill him. Okay.
Let's just
That's a
kill
lot of money.
everyone, okay? You do not. You. We are not paid to kill everyone. As this is not our job yet. Not yet.
Sure.
Who,
Sure.
who
Red
took the-
flag.
Who took the money out?
Cronus.
Cronus.
Cronus. Okay, I need Cronus to give me an intelligence check.
It's a money curse.
Oh, his intelligence is 0.
Yeah, same as Wolfric's. So I'm going to use Wolfric's stat for this. So this is an intelligence check, you said?
Yeah.
My intelligence is 0 too, so
That's a lot.
Do you want to give yourself guidance?
I need more than 11.
Oh, that is a 15. That's good.
15. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough to notice that there is a irregularity at the bottom of the box, which may be a hidden compartment.
Check for traps. The cat meows.
Yeah, the cat just start yelling at like people.
All right, perception check. Whoever's checking.
No, wait, you have to push something off a surface now because you're a cat now.
Yeah, that's true. Just push the server everywhere. Just do that.
That's true. Just
Or by the
knocking
hand
weapons
of anyone
over.
who try to pet you.
Yeah. Who's gonna look for like the compartment?
Killian, are you want to like perception check on this one because I think that this
But-
tool is still here.
Yeah, but the guy who like noticed it isn't me, right? No. Perception. You say, right?
Yes.
Okay. 21.
Nice.
Yeah.
I may not be smart, but I can see things really well.
So you definitely know it's not trapped. I mean, probably a simple carpenter would have made that trap, if you will. So I mean, not trap. The hidden compartment would have been made by a common carpenter. So you definitely can open it without worrying about traps.
I just open it. What do I see?
You're gonna notice a sword guard, but the blade is missing, and there's definitely something very special about that handle.
So what does the
Blade.
guard look like? Is it a cup hilt or is it a cross guard? What is it?
You're gonna notice that it's got a gold medallion in it with a slit in the center.
Oh, so it's like the suba you put on a longsword.
Basically.
I'll just pull it out and like show it, I guess, like put it up to the group for everybody to see. It's like didn't say anything,
Okay.
just holding it.
Yeah.
Who has
What
the
kind of check do you want?
who has the highest intelligence?
Not
Not
me.
me.
Not me. I got like 10.
Oh, Cronus beats me by 1.
Okay.
Oh,
Cronus has an 18 and I have a 17.
Okay. Let Cronus see
Sorry,
if
I
he
just
can get.
assumed we would have the highest intelligence because casters.
yeah, that's true.
We can either do.
You made the right decision.
One of y'all can do it, or at least half of the group has to make the check.
Let's do the group one.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Then it's not so bad if we mess it up.
Sure.
So
What kind of
group
So-
wisdom check.
Check.
Everybody needs.
I got a 15. That's good for me because I got a +0 on it.
Is it
Oh, you did a-
investigation or like
No,
intelligence.
Intelligence check.
I'm
straight.
going to regret this.
Wait, did you say intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence.
Wisdom's. But wisdom's better.
That's all right.
Yeah, we do not have that book smart type of character in the team.
No, we got
Oh,
street smart.
crap.
See, we know how to handle folks that try to cross us. See,
Nice.
Oh wow, that's this. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you. Wow.
that's amazing.
Did Cronus beat your 20?
Did you roll for Cronus?
I have not yet, but we have
Oh,
the same
really?
modifier, so I'll just roll on his sheet.
He has a 0 intelligence. I at least have a 2.
Yeah, but my Wolfert got a 17 on his intelligence check. Let's see how well Jonas does.
Mhm.
That's 3.
Oh wow.
It's
Okay.
right.
So Val's gonna just have an epiphany and says, I know exactly what that is. It's an authentic part of an elven artifact.
Quick question.
Yep.
It was WoW still a cat.
In my wild shape, I retain all my.
And,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
so-
But I'm just like thinking about like just like this cat to sound like really profound and like intelligent, just like to the other group, and I really like that.
yeah. Before we leave, show us a picture of your cat when you're changed, just so I
Done.
can see what this cat looks like when she did this.
Okay, I can do that. But
God.
as I'm having this epiphany about the what this item is,
Yeah.
I'll
It's-
change back into a person.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna know that it's an authentic part of an elven artifact. The guard is priceless and magical, but its enchantments cannot be ascertained by anyone. That's what you
Ooh.
can gather at the moment.
Ah.
But it's missing its blade.
Okay.
So we need to look out for a blade when we are walking around the bush. So that's nice.
Is there anything left in the box?
No, that is it. That
Okay.
what she
Can
Um,
I like try to look why the box is stuck? Like, is it designed that way, or like somebody put it there and like wedge it into the ground?
so this place is like ancient Feywild type mishmash of cultures, and it's civilizations over civilizations. So it just kind of mended into the rock as it's throughout time.
Ah,
So unless you're part of that civilization that made it, you can't remove it
okay.
unless you can unlock the secret.
No, I don't think so. I'll walk away.
Okay, so that we have one last spot. Wow, do you want to do the honor?
Sure. Hang on. Let me add it. So it's Elven artifact. You said Elven artifact
Ancient artifact. The guard is
guard. Okay.
it's priceless and magical, but you can't ascertain what enchantments are upon it at the moment.
Blade is also missing, so
The blade is missing. Yes.
Probably
Oh,
good magic.
Okay.
keep an eye out for that.
Perfect. Got it. Okay. What did you say after that?
Do you
Sorry.
want because your how high your wisdom is, you should be able to perception anything in that bush. And do you want to do the honor to like looking?
Sure. I will take a look around to make sure we didn't miss anything in the bush.
And while you doing this, I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration. It's gonna be a form of like a minor illusion in the form of a mini heart and give it to you. Like I'm gonna
Aw.
shoot a heart at you.
That's so nice. While everybody's doing that, and looking around the bush, I will walk away and try to water another like thing here, other side of like the hedge. Is it? Just to make sure we got everything.
Out of the one you just left.
Yeah. The other side of the hedge that we didn't explore yet. I was
Okay.
trying to water it.
You gonna try to water it?
Yeah,
Okay.
with thingy, with run back and forth.
Okay. So it is still all calm like the other one did for y'all. Let me move the map over a little bit.
I'll just water it and wait for like Piper and like Wow to like finish what they are doing.
Okay. I love these drawings. It's like flashbacks of kindergarten. Like
So I got
Oh.
a 15 on my perception check
Yes.
okay.
with my
did you-
inspiration.
Did you poke your head in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Into like the
Into the like the
Yeah, I
upper-
didn't realize I was muted. I also gave you one of Cronus's guidance things. So you have a D4 as well.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I could have done it to myself because I've guidance as well. So
So you're out of there, but went to the other circle, right? You're like
are you
going up
are
here.
you out?
Oh yes.
Yep.
Okay. Just
Yep,
make sure.
there you go. That'd be a 19 with a D4.
Okay. So yeah, you're going to see a foot of opaque water fills a square chamber. There's granite blocks in there that fit together quite well, and the water lacks any of acidic properties, so it's almost like good clean water, just like that the little fountain over there. It's probably runoff from the walls after heavy precipitation. And you're going to see a small sarcophagus. It sits against the back of the far edge.
Okay. I'm gonna
And there are a couple of steps that go down to it before you get to that sarcophagus, just FYI.
All right,
Sure.
and Wolfric has gone with you. Kronos gave Val the blessing. So when you're checking this thing out, Wolfric actually goes with you. He says, "I'm ready to pound things if that comes to it."
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lean over my shoulder and I'm gonna say, "Hey, sarcophagus down here. I'm gonna go check it out." And then I'm gonna take the 2 steps down the stairs. To
I'm hearing
stand
the
next
song
to.
2 Steps, Mister.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing when you said that.
It's okay. Yeah, he's back. So
Okay, I'm back.
you're back. Okay.
Yeah, I got disconnected by something. I'm not sure either. Okay,
That's
what
fine.
happened?
We all,
Uh,
yeah,
We all
everybody-
died.
Everybody died.
oh no,
Thank
you
God.
know, because
Goodbye,
like
Yeah, TPK, total party kill.
Goodbye, Bumpo. Bye.
oh,
I'm
screw
really
you.
broken up about this.
No, just FYI, whenever anybody gets kicked out, I mean, don't freak out. I mean, we all got messenger chat. Just say, "Hey, I got kicked out. I'll be back in a few minutes" or whatever, and no big deal. we're at that point where we've either got Facebook page, Facebook Messenger, Zoom, this, that, and the other thing. So we're good. So so Val went through that hedge and noticed a water-filled chamber that's kind of like clean water, and steps kind of go down a little bit, and there's a sarcophagus at the bottom of the steps, just slightly underwater. Um, and she's starting to go down the steps.
And she called out, "Hey, sarcophagus here."
Yeah, she called out sarcophagus. Um,
And Wolfric went to back her up. He's like, "I'm ready to crack some knuckles."
okay, so I'm gonna move your token, Val. So kind of you're like right there, and the steps I'm gonna say just for game purposes kind of goes a little bit to your right and slightly underneath that one bush, just for perspective purposes. But as you go down those few steps, you're starting to get maybe ankle and then knee deep in water. And you got one more step to go to get to that sarcophagus. You hit that last step and you're going to hear a click.
Oh no, I tried. Can I try and pull them back? I was right behind them.
I didn't know any of this is happening. I'm outside, so I can't do anything.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, you just hear Wolfric on top of. Well, you can't hear him.
So Val, you hear a click. So tell me what you want to do.
Yeah. So I hear the click and I freeze and I look down and try and see if I can see if there's a trap, or if I can perceive if there's like a trap, or where the click came from. I'm assuming it's a trap, but
you're definitely gonna hear it came from underneath and feel the vibration under your feet.
Can anybody else like feel the vibration? Anything?
It's possible that Wolfric heard the click.
Yeah, he was right behind her, so he would have.
Okay.
Will you tell like anyone else?
Yep.
Yeah, Wolfric says, something clicked and it's probably not good. Could you get Keelan over here too? We might have some issues.
So for perspective purposes, I can't remember exactly what movie it was, but just picture yourself in Vietnam and you step on a landmine. And your foot's still on it, and you need to decide what are you gonna do. That's
okay.
Scenario.
So Piper hear this, right?
I'm not saying it's a bomb.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the feeling that you get.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bomb, but
I'm not saying it's a bomb, but it sounds like a bomb.
It sounds like a bomb.
There's no gunpowder.
You definitely step on something.
Well, that you know of. This is an old civilization.
I'm just trying to create a mood so we can all have fun.
We're panicking right now. Okay, so I guess like Piper, because
yeah,
brother
I gotta
and stuff.
just poking him and or like go do your shit, go help her, go like check it out. If Killian is gonna roll a perception, I want to give him like or perception or investigation for the trap that while
Sure.
step on right now.
And before any of that, once like my brother poked me, I would just like pop my head in a bit, just like to watch what's going on. Not going in yet. Can I try to do that? No.
Well,
it's not.
It's calm. I mean, you don't have to roll for a check, so you can poke your head in to take a visual. So
anything around those two at all, like surrounding
no.
area? No,
nothing. You just see Wolfric and a little bit down the way, kind of a little bit lower, standing in water. And
okay, he looked kind of panicked, so I was just walk my way there. It's a bit.
And I mean, so if you want to go ahead and move your token behind Val, and y'all can discuss what are y'all gonna do. Are you still frozen? Val, are you still frozen at the moment?
Yep.
Not moving.
I'll just look at Wolfric and go, what happened?
Okay.
It's like stare directly at him. Like, what happened?
Wolfric, what happened?
Would be to-
You're on
Yeah.
mute,
Hello?
Scott,
Oh, he's mute.
Oh, okay.
unless he
Yeah.
lost something.
Do you
Yeah.
want to
Well,
like
I'll turn my head so you can
Okay.
so you can see my face, and I'll say, I stepped on something. It made a clicking sound. It may be a trap. Can you check?
okay. Do you want to investigate it? Or do you want
Which-
us to
yeah,
investigate
What
it?
what do I need to do to like make sure understand like the trap and how to like
Give me
disarm
an
it possibly?
investigation check, please.
Okay,
I
okay,
think-
okay, okay.
Can I give
It
a
might
help
be it
action?
might be a good time for a help action, or any other help would be great.
Yeah, I gonna
because-
give Killian a help action.
which will
What
give her
does that do?
which will give him advantage, right?
You roll twice and you pick the best one.
Everybody's advantage.
And is
Okay,
is
okay,
there
okay.
any other
Okay,
help
okay, okay.
thrown
Yes,
that way?
and then I'm gonna go guidance and touch you.
Ah,
that's
okay. First
So-
one is a 17.
Roll another one.
The second one is a 21, and I will
Ooh.
add my
Yeah.
guidance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, man.
So
And a 3, 21 and a 3, a 24.
Woo!
okay, so as you'd probably have to go underwater to do this. So I guess you kind of like go around Val and you kind of do like the you know, Val, hold my legs. I'm gonna go check this out. And she's just holding your legs and you're underwater looking around. It's clear, so you can see clear as day. So you come to the realization that it's a pressure plate trap.
Sure.
And there is a way to lock it in place so it doesn't engage, which would
Okay.
be by putting something in there to stop the spring, because it would either have to be putting a weight exactly
Indiana
at Val,
Jones.
or you would have to wedge it in place where it's at. So for example, you could use your pittons or something sturdy like that, which would require a certain check to accomplish.
Okay, I have a bunch of ball bearings.
Who? So did you have the pittons, which are like,
I do.
or if anybody has mason's tools?
I have a piton.
Or-
Yeah, I do have piton, and
Crowbar, any?
I have
different
crowbar too.
Okay.
Which one should I use?
I mean, if you want to try both, you're upside down. You might as well use everything that you got if nobody else has
Yep.
anything else.
I'm gonna poke my head up a bit and tell other people, so like yell out, find something heavy, so like her size
So
around, just find something.
if you're gonna try two different things, the pittons and the crowbar, I would need two separate dexterity checks.
Do you
Um,
want to do one thing first? So I could give you a bardic inspiration and another
I'm
guidance
I'm
from.
gonna yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you
to,
could
like,
do
other
the first,
people.
if the first one passes, then there's no need for the second.
Yeah.
one. But
But
I will
right
allow
now I'm
two.
just like trying to like yell out for other people to find something in case I fail, and like we need to like quickly do that.
Got
Do you
Like,
have
swap weight.
do you have a will
I
in
can-
place? Val?
Sorry?
Do you and Val have a written will for next? of
Yes.
kin?
Apparently.
Not really, but you
I'm
know,
gonna try
just
and
yell.
yank out a couple pieces of masonry, and I'm just gonna try and yank this rotten mortar out, try and get enough rocks to equal her weight. That's what Wolfrick's trying to do.
Yeah. Do that. And
And it's just
what
like,
check
it's
should
like,
I?
"Hold on,
you-
hold on, faster, faster."
Okay.
what check should I do for this? again?
Dex check with whatever help and whatever inspiration or whatever. was given
Saving
to you.
throw or just like straight dex?
A dex check
Okay.
with whatever help you're getting.
Hyper.
Yes, yes.
I need a bit help here.
Okay. Let's give some help action and another bardic inspiration and another guidance. So it'll be no two roll and
To
a
roll.
d6 and a d4.
Oh, last time I didn't add your body inspiration, whatever.
No, I saved
Last
it
time
for
you
this
didn't give
one.
one, right?
Yes.
And a 19. First one is a 19. I roll again. I roll a
Nat
natural 20,
20.
and so it's a
Nice.
23 and
A
one.
d6.
Okay, I will roll a d4 first. A 2, so it's a 25. A d6. D6, where is that?
Should be down
Okay, found it.
up 1 from the D4.
And a 1, so a 26 total.
Nice. Yeah, you successfully got him in place to neutralize the trap, and notice that it's still engaged, and it's being held by whatever Pompo shoved in there. So be aware that that last step is a doozy.
I'll poke my head up to get some air, and I will go step really carefully.
Does anybody want
Okay.
to tell Wolford to stop yanking bricks out of the wall?
No, I was let him do that. I won't even like.
We got pressure plates, so there's actually another reason I'm doing this.
Yeah,
You ever seen
that's
the? It was an old war movie. I can't remember what it was called, but they had to navigate a minefield. So they were taking large rocks and they were throwing them into the minefield. The guy in front would yell, "Down!" Throw a rock. If it didn't blow up, they would guy at the back would grab
Hello?
another rock and keep moving it forward until they got across the
Hello?
field.
yeah.
There's a reason for me
What?
grabbing these doors. So there's rocks.
Poke. Did you hear us?
Okay.
Or like
No, it just it's been silent for a bit, but it come back now.
Okay.
Okay, so after the trap, what deal with? What else do we see here?
Yeah,
So-
after the traps disengaged, I'll say thank you, and then I'll walk around it and walk up to the sarcophagus. Now,
Can I try
Very
to
careful.
scramble
Somebody
back
want to tell
around?
Wolford to stop yanking bricks out of the wall?
Well,
Yeah.
she said she was. Well, Pompo said that you can keep doing it.
Yeah. Killian
course.
just doesn't care. Killian's having fun watching like
Oh,
people
I-
like.
I don't know. I mean, what is Val gonna tell poor Wilfric?
I was gonna be like, hey, Wolfric.
Yeah.
I think
Two
we're
bricks.
good. I think we're good. Got it locked in place, but we should probably hurry because that may not hold forever. So, you want to
All right,
help
I'm
me
gonna
out
roll.
with this sarcophagus here?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll D8 real quick to see how many bricks I have. So this entire time I'm going to pull out 4 pieces of brick. Oh well, that's
Our,
things we can use to test traps.
we lost you after roll a d8.
Yeah, that's
You-
true. You just turn into a Robocop again.
You went robot.
Oh, sorry. I grabbed, including the 2 I had 4 bricks pulled out, so that gives me 6 bricks that we can use to try and set up pressure plates when we notice them now.
Okay, are you stacking them or just holding them?
He was just dropping them at his feet, but now
Okay.
that that's done, he's going to carefully put them in the outside pockets of his bag. Because
Okay.
we see where things look like pressure plates, just throw one of these on them before we step on them. See what happens.
Okay. Is
That's 6 bricks total.
Piper inside or outside still?
I think I'm with Killian. Where are you now?
Inside, definitely inside.
Okay.
So where would Piper be?
Because I just gave him like a health action and also a bardic inspiration, I supposed
Yeah,
to
that's
be
true.
right next to him.
Or at least does it have to be visual to be inspiration?
It doesn't, but a help action is supposed to be there.
So we at least have to put you at least next to the hedge. I'll leave it up to you whether you want to be inside or not.
Yeah, let's just say inside.
All right. So you're in there and you're kind of admiring Wolfrit's rock collection.
Thanks for
And,
that.
yeah. So a closer look now that you've got you caught your breath, Val. you're gonna notice the sarcophagus is too short to contain an elf or a human, and too narrow for a kobold. Um, Inscribed diagrams wrap its sides and spill onto the top of the sarcophagus.
Can I check it for traps?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Well, I don't think I need to do roll for that investigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'd like to roll whatever check I
A
need to
two.
see if I can figure out the
A
symbols.
4. We're gonna
no.
die. We're gonna
It's
die.
okay. If you don't experience true death, which is twice your total hit points, we can bring you back to life with a medical check.
Alright, sure.
As far as you can tell in your check,
Completely safe.
you don't see anything completely obvious saying that it's trapped. We'll put it at that.
Here,
do you
take
want
my
to do it
crowbar. Wedge it open.
Wait, what did he can
So
what did the rune say?
I was going to check to see if I could figure out what the thing said.
yeah, so it's going to be
You mean? Oh, you mean the language, right?
so
Yeah.
the diagrams, it's going to be elven glyphs appear
I read Elven.
inside the diagrams.
I have comprehend languages.
No,
Okay.
but he
Let-
can read Elven, so we don't
Wait,
even
can
need
we
to do that.
Can we
So let-
finish? Can you
yeah, let
finish
me finish.
describing it first before we start doing all that? Can you
Yeah.
finish?
Yeah,
Sorry,
sorry.
can you finish describing that first?
It's all right.
Okay.
So elven glyphs appear inside of the diagrams, but they form no sensible words. The blocks appear solid with no indication of a lid. So this is what I need. I need a group arcana check.
Okay.
Wow. A 19. I got +0.
I can know things.
Yes, arcana.
Oi.
Oh,
This R2D2 is so hurtful.
Hey, Scott,
I can't hear no one.
I think it may be when you're talking fast.
This is hurtful.
When
I'm
you're
sorry, when I
talking-
get excited, I do that.
No,
yeah, no, it's
no,
fine.
I think
like
I think it messes with your sound when you talk fast. That it garbles the how it's coming out, the output.
Yeah, but-
I could be wrong,
yeah.
but because when you
Once I figure out how my new computer works, hopefully that'll be the end of that.
because like just now you were fine. But anyway, how many we got 2 19s,
I got 5.
5, 3, who we're missing?
Oh my God.
What about Poke? Did Poke do one?
Oh,
Lilac
Poke.
got a 10.
Hey,
Okay,
Poke.
Yes, I
Your
did a
arcana check.
9. It's all in there. You love it.
you did a 9,
I didn't
but
see
all right,
that.
with that 10, it's okay. So you're gonna at least figure out by all of y'all just looking at this thing that the diagrams can actually be dragged around by touch.
Ooh, a puzzle.
Okay.
Okay, now I want a group religion check, please.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh
This
wow.
sort of fun. Not bad.
That's dirty 20.
And
Nice.
18 because I have no
Damn.
+100.
That's 15 from Wolfreg.
Sorry.
What for?
Sorry, my computer
That's
died.
okay.
Oh.
7. 7 for me, and a 7 for Lilac as well.
Okay. So you're gonna recognize the diagrams as astrological charts used by elven mystical societies.
Ooh.
And so far you can gather that it's I don't know if I'm saying this right. Illiffarn art, Illeffarn, Illiffarn art. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
Good, because I really didn't want to try and spell that.
Recovered from the Undermountain
Ah,
in
okay.
Waterdeep.
Oh. Okay.
So the group knows that you can move the pieces around. And you do know that you can't decipher it as it is. So if the group wants to solve the puzzle to go further, whatever's higher for you, either Arcana or Religion, I would need 3 group checks. So
Mm.
It spoke the same from me.
Mine is the same as well.
so give me the first
17.
give me the first round.
All right. So it's religion, you said?
Either whatever's higher for you, either Religion or Arcana.
Rolling really well.
11. That's a +2, so that's
Sorry?
an 8.
Three rounds.
How many above
Yeah.
10? Just 2?
2.
Yeah, Wolford got above 10.
I did with guidance, and then
Oh,
Lilac,
that's right.
Okay. Give
Lilac
me
rolled a 12 as well.
a
So
12.
she's above a 10.
Okay. All right.
Right,
So
so Wolford rolled an 11, but with that, I forgot about the guidance thing. That means that Kronos' thing was actually a D4 +2 is 6. So that is 9. So he got modified 11 as well. Forgot about his
11?
stat.
11.
Yep, from
Okay.
combined from each Wolfric and Kronos.
Okay.
Nice.
So as long as you can at least hit a 10 mark on each round, and I get at least half of the group with that, then it unlocks the next level. So with that first round, you're able to see the pieces start to move on their own. So go ahead and give me the second round, please.
All right, and I'm gonna make sure to use guidance on the entire party.
Wow, that's
Come on.
What was that?
Yeah, I got an that one. I don't think it's gonna do
Yes.
anything.
20. Okay, and a
Nice.
D4, right? And a D4, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Natural 20 and D4.
Nice.
24.
21.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give me one
And
more.
Lilac rolled an 18.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay,
All right.
Get
I
it?
think we got this.
All right.
Mhm.
Another round of pieces are moving.
My solid dice are much better.
All right. Give me the last round, everyone.
Last
Awesome.
one. Still get guidance or no?
Yeah,
Nothing.
guidance.
Okay. Just a
That's me
group
hitting
of
everybody.
guidance.
Oh,
That's a-
thank God, a 17.
That remind me, that's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
I just have to be able. We just have to be able to touch everybody,
Okay.
and I think it's good for like a minute.
9.
And 9 for Kronos, modified 3 for Wolfric.
Oh, wow.
Ugh.
I think this is the Shat round.
Yeah. I got a
Oh.
9.
Lilac got a 16, but I only got a 6.
Okay.
There is Piper, there is Wolfric, and there is Lilac that's passed the roll. So I think this works.
Nice.
Yes.
Wait. So what?
I
are
got
the-
I roll well for like 2 rounds.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me move down.
My real dice are rolling so much better than my.
Use that instead. Don't use the online dice.
Don't worry, I got a nat one last round. Like
I
The
thought I
die
got
is
a nat one,
horrible.
but like it turned out it was a 7, so that's
So we
good.
only had 1/10 that round.
We
Sorry,
had 3/10 that round.
3.
3/10.
Okay, I'm not seeing it on my end for some reason. Maybe I got to refresh my page.
Sorry, I can't roll lilacs on the computer.
Okay.
So I've just been rolling my real dice
Okay.
for her.
Gotcha.
I've been lucky so far. Wolfric's stats and Kronos' stats are pretty similar.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So the last of the pieces move into place on their own, and all the glyphs seem to align just right, and the text is archaic, but who can speak Elvish?
Yo!
You and you
Okay.
too.
All right, so
Let's see what Kronos can speak.
whoever can,
Kronos knows it too.
whoever can speak Elvish will read this and understand. It says, "Moon cuts darkness righteously, loyalty fixed. Sun shields her from harm." And
riddle.
that's what is said on the sarcophagus. And
From harm.
if
Few things come to mind for me. This is out of game, but Moonblade, which is an elven thing,
Mhm.
and the Raven Queen. Maybe even Salune, so I guess that's 3.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, so yeah. Both in
Yeah,
real life and in
it's the god of Forgotten Realm. It's okay.
Salune is basically the goddess of travelers, and her thing is like not all those who wander are lost.
Oh,
Yeah, her gentle moonlight guards wanderers along their path, leading them through the darkness. That's actually what it
we
says
two
about
are
Salune.
lost right now.
Yeah,
We
she's
two
an elven
are
goddess.
lost.
so, let me ask the group this, or the two of you that just read that, would your character say that out loud?
He would say all 3 of these things, yes.
Okay. So, as y'all do that, if both of y'all do it or one of y'all, Lilac outside is going to see something in the pool of water, and she's just going to yell to y'all to come out here.
Dun, 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 dun,
Watch
dun,
the
dun,
step.
dun,
Watch the
dun,
step.
dun.
Are we going? Are
Okay.
we going? Kill him, just don't know. Just everybody start moving. What?
And remember that thing he told us not to worry about? Guess what? We're supposed to worry about it now.
Yep, sure is. Watch your step when you got out of the pool. Can I? Is my like piston lost now? It's like it's stuck there forever.
It's still in place. It's still in
Yeah,
place.
yeah. But if we're gonna move out, I can't retrieve it, or it will just. Right.
You'll have to come back and check.
All right. I'll
But
just leave it
right now it's still in place. I mean,
there.
you got 2 different things holding it. So and you did it pretty well with your roll. So I mean, I think
But
you're
yeah, but
okay.
it's there forever now. I can't like pull it out. So should I remove it from my?
If
like,
you want to
inventory?
let Val go back and stand on it, you can pull it out.
No. I'll remove it from my inventory. It's fine.
I mean, there may be a way to get to.
Wait, I
accomplish
got
that,
like
but-
10 piston.
Yeah, I mean they're more like, I mean that's in your tool bag. So I mean, how many did you put?
I don't know. It's at 10. I
mean-
didn't put anything like other than checking like the rogue and like adventurer stuff.
Yes. So no, I mean, how many did you put on the plate? 1?
I don't know.
What?
How much do I need to like make it,
I,
secure?
I would say at least 2 pittons and your crowbar.
Okay. Oh my
That
poor
seems
crowbar. I was about to
We can
rob
maybe
somebody
try
with
and retrieve it later.
it.
yeah.
We maybe
Um,
break something.
so you get out there and Lilac's just gonna be pointing in the middle of the fountain, not the fountain, just below Lilac in that bluish part of the water. It's kind of like the deep part of that area. And she's just gonna point. She's not saying anything. And Val, you kind of, if that's where you're at,
What's in the water?
yeah. So Val, you're gonna see kind of like a glowing circle in that area, in that dark blue center of that pool.
I'll take off my dagger, I guess. I'm not sure what this is, so I'm not gonna.
Dang, I gotta move Wolfric.
Okay, gonna hold my crossbow. Whatever it is.
Look at the glow in the water and it's pulling our weapon out.
Well, Wolfric just like he just looks like this.
We're ready.
Yeah.
All right. What do we see? What do we see in the glow?
Yeah, beside the glow.
Are you going closer to find out?
I think we should wait on land where we have the advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go in the water, but I'm gonna step to the water's edge.
Rope. I'm gonna.
I mean, I'm gonna say it's over 2 feet deep, so it is clear, but you're kind of blinded by the glow in there. But there is something down there, but not necessarily moving.
We were told not to take things from the water, Wolfric says.
We were,
Well,
but I kind of want to see.
so
I mean, we have to take a chance,
Dylan
or
was
else
like-
we're not gonna move in
I
anywhere.
will tell you out of roll that when that was said, it was the water line outside above the city.
So it was.
Oh, so we can go except from this water all day long.
Well, she was just standing in the other water, which was clear.
Yeah.
And no, it was not acidic or anything. And this is in that clear, healing water, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So
Right now, Killian just tying like rope to like Wow, and then just like walk away because they don't want none of that stuff.
okay.
They were trying to make sure she doesn't get pulled into it and die.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to
Do
go in the
whatever you
water,
want,
there's
really.
other
Killian
there's
is
other
not-
ways
it-
to
Killian doesn't even like tell you no. He
There's-
just like
there's other ways to move objects in water if you don't want to get in it.
Like
Yeah.
with the quarterstaff.
It says it's 2 foot. Is it too far away?
I mean, you can move to another side of this area and get a little closer, like
Okay.
a little bit lower left of Lilac.
Lower left.
Yeah. So if
Right. Not in the water, but like right.
so, let's do this here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say the glowing's kind of like that.
I'm gonna go there. Oh,
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go on the other side of Lilac and see if I can get a little bit closer while not totally being in the water.
So within that, from where you're at, within that glow, you're gonna see a shape in there that's kind of like a long rectangle, darkened shape, but you can't make out the edges.
Okay. I tell everybody this if they can't see it. Rectangle shape. So
Wolfric asked you what. Go ahead. Sorry.
sorry. So like not a person or a creature.
It's still perfectly still.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Wolfric is like, I can go in there and grab it, or I can stay up here and punch stuff. What do you want?
Golly. It could be the blade. It could be the other part of the blade.
He says, that's what I'm thinking. What do you want me to do?
You want to go for a swim? Go ahead. But if you don't, I'm
Or I
going
think
to.
too deep. Yeah, can you tie some rope to me so if something tries to eat me, you can pull me back?
You
Alright,
have like a
takes
rope
some
around
to do
your
that.
waist, so like you could untie that and give it to him.
Yeah. Well,
Killian's like not looking at any of you. He's just like staring at the water.
yeah. We'll tie a rope around you, and we'll have Lilac hold it since she's so strong. But yeah, I think you should hop in and maybe grab whatever it is.
This is such a bad idea.
All right, different pose now. It's like he's approaching it,
So
and I'm in the water. What happens?
You're going in the water?
Yep, and I got a rope tied to me.
All right. Are you walking in?
Yes, I am. I got that thing there too. It's like
Are you
I don't know. I forget what that symbol's supposed to mean
are
actually.
you rolling up your pantaloons?
Oh no, his stuff dries pretty quickly. It's all cotton.
Okay. So as you're walking in, I mean, you kind of feel like some refreshing tingling in your feet and legs, kind of like if you as soon as you pour a fresh glass of 7-Up and you feel the bubbles,
Oh yeah, I know that.
so you kind of get that feeling on your lower extremities, and you get close to this object, and I guess your big toe touches it, and you can feel sharp metal.
Does it cut me? And if so, how much damage does it do?
You tell me what you do. I mean, you just kind of bump it at the moment. You're not taking damage at the moment.
All right, it's super sharp. So it's the blade. He's going to try and grab near the base of the blade where it's usually not as sharp. Better yet, he's going to try and grab that piece of thing where the handle's supposed to be.
Yeah. So just give me a dex save.
Yep, I see what's coming.
And tell me what it is, because I got my computer doing an update.
All right, so I'm going to cast guidance on myself. Can I get an inspiration?
If you're in the water, you can't do guidance. You're too far away.
Oh.
You got to be in touch if you're doing that. I mean,
Yes.
Are you asleep?
No,
God,
not sleeping, but I'm
inspiration,
running
please.
out. Okay.
You're running out of what?
Bardic inspiration. I currently use it equal to my charisma modification, which is right
Well-
now I'm out.
Well, it's important.
Well,
Do it.
No, I mean I'm running out. What do
I-
you mean?
I will tell you this, because I mean, we can go as long as you guys want to, but I know some people might have to bounce out, in 30 minutes or whatever. But you still can go back to the bunker and take another long rest after this.
Yeah, I
Our
mean we
character,
make
I also like wow, you have like a stick you can pass through, Ulfric. Drag it out of the water. something like-
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
But
Yeah, you can-
Killian does not give you this idea.
I get it.
You
You can take,
yeah. I will whisper into your ear.
quarterstaff. You can take the quarterstaff and try and instead of pulling it, you can try and push it if you'd like.
All right, is
Yeah,
that a different check now?
Yeah, instead of a dex save, just give me a dex check.
All right, dex save would have been better, but okay. So that is a moderate 18. And then it's
Okay,
that
that's-
inspiration.
That was a 8. Was that a R2D2 18?
Yep. It's an R2D2 18.
Okay. Yeah. So you're Wolfric with the 8 of the quarterstaff was able to push it to the edge, and you're quite able to see that it's a blade that's missing a handle. Are you picking it up?
I'm going to grab the end that isn't sharp.
Okay.
Know where the handle's supposed to be?
Yeah. So as you pick it up, you're gonna hold it up, and it's of course it's gonna be some type of beautiful that can't be described. Um, and you're gonna kind of hear like in your head a quick whisper that says, "Run to the sarcophagus as quick as you can."
All right, so he just like, oh, he gets this look on his face like, oh shit, we have to get to the sarcophagus now. The sword literally just spoke to me. Something's coming out of there, and we have to stop it.
Should we
What?
listen?
Are we even meant to do that? Like,
Should we listen to swords? What if it's an evil sword?
can we
Kill it.
I
roll
Just
don't
an
know.
like
in-
It's definitely a sacred relic to someone, so it's probably okay to listen to it. But we don't have a whole lot of time. It says get over there now.
You don't know why
Uh,
it said that. That's just what it
oh.
said
Ca-
when he picked it
can
up.
and
I,
we still like stuck here?
Can I look at the water
Yep.
that Wolfric just got out of? Is it still glowing?
As you look, it starts to fade away. The glowing fades
And-
away.
Can I roll an insight check to see the intention of the sword?
I mean, it's
I'm
just
the one who heard it, so the one that'd have to do that check would be me.
yeah.
Okay, you do
it
it.
would be you because for us it's just a sword.
Okay. So yeah, give me that insight check.
Do it.
And
Oh, oi, oi,
As-
oi.
as you
Yes.
as you are doing that, I will. If you look at Owlbear, I just started a timer. So
What the fuck?
yeah. So insight check 16. Good. Yeah, the sword's telling the truth.
Yep. So it's like the sword speaks the truth. Whatever's in here has to die, and he just like monks his way across it.
Watch the step.
He does. He jumps over the last step.
Okay, we take it to the sarcophagus. Is there somewhere to
Roar.
stick it?
I was run after like Wolfric, just because he just talked to a sword and ran off. So
Okay. So should we like run or something? It's almost time up.
Yeah.
yeah.
You want
Yeah.
to get to the sarcophagus?
Run.
Wolf
To the
told you
sarcophagus.
all that this thing said to get there immediately.
Yeah, run.
Who have
Okay.
like the hilt of the sword again?
I do.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Just slam it on, I guess.
So I'm
All right.
on it to each other. Do it.
Did that make your hearts pound a little bit?
Yes.
I expected something, and that was awesome. Magic sword. I am a player is seriously happy.
Well, I was just talking about the timer.
The timer.
Well, it's a
The
fun
timer.
mechanic.
Wait. Huh?
It's a good mechanic. I mean, it's also like giving something, some taste, some flavor.
Okay. So you get to the sarcophagus, okay? And you know it's not trapped. The sword told you to go to it. And you already solved the riddle that was on it. So what would the group think the next step would be?
Well, slapping the Suba onto the sword, for starters.
And does anybody remember or can remind me of the investigation number on the sarcophagus itself?
It
Oh,
was
wow.
really rough, I think.
Yeah, you needed to get a 10 or higher from half the party for it to work.
No. The first time
Just the
I looked
first.
for traps, right?
Yeah, so give me a
I
group.
remember it being really low, I think, and so Killian just doesn't glean anything from it.
Okay, so everybody except Pompo, give me an investigation check.
Right?
Now I
I
can
love
give you
everyone.
you're all close.
19 for Wolfric.
And here come an egg. So bad.
Ooh, I'm proficient.
10 for Kronos.
Proficient in investigating.
Yeah.
Piper, you need it. Piper needs to change his digital dice.
15.
Um,
And lilac. Mm, Investigation. Oh, rolled a natural one.
Oh,
Lilac is a 3.
And so she might still be looking at the bees in the bushes in the
Yes.
corner. She's a fanatic about nature. So
oh,
yeah. So so the group that rolled above 10 is going to notice. The sarcophagus is a heavy stone, but it does have a visible lid on it. But as far as you can tell, there's nothing bolting the lid down, so it is possible to be moved.
the crowbar. It's
Might set off the trap though.
Well, I mean, I'll
Can
tell
I
you.
check
I'll
our
tell you.
traps?
I'll tell you.
Is anybody like pointing it out for me?
Yeah, she. That's right. If anybody else wants to check for traps, because
Yeah, because last time I do it, it's
yeah,
not.
Killian rolled a 4. I think I remember that's what it was.
Yeah.
Right. Is that an investigation or is that
Yeah, investigation check, please.
okay? I got +4 on investigation, so I can roll here. Okay. 13.
Okay. So with that, you're gonna notice that the lid appears to be heavy, but it can be lifted safely or pushed by at least 2 people of average strength.
How about a
it's-
war?
I'm sorry.
How about a warforge?
That would work perfectly, and as far as you can tell, it's not trapped.
I can just see it now. Out of the way. Vroom!
Yeah, Lilac's gonna push it out, try and push it out of the way. Is- is that
Those mechanical components, you have strength we can't even begin to comprehend.
Can I, while everything is going on, can I look around and see what's like outside, like of the pool or the step or something? Just to make sure
Yes.
like nothing jumps on us.
Yep.
Is
Go
it
for
an
Okay.
athletics check or is it a strength check?
Whichever is higher for either of you. And Killian, as far as you could tell, the coast is clear to the west, between the shrubs. There is a little rustling, so I don't know if somebody wants to throw a little. You
I'll
might.
I mean, we
go
can
throw
still
the
give
water
a
at
help
them
action.
for my water skin.
Yeah, 18.
Sorry.
Okay, that is different troll, but okay. Yeah, I was thinking about like
just to be clear, the post and I'm sorry, the pittons and the crowbar are still holding that one plate, pressure plate, but you can still, well, you can start this. Killian would see that the leaves inside of where y'all at are starting to slowly move, because I guess the water is kind of wearing off a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
I'll throw water at it. Just like we water it for my
Okay.
water skin. I will take it out. One.
Okay. So that would calm them down. So that would take care of that threat. And what was? Did you already roll, Val?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, Lilac did, and Lilac got a 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. And what was yours?
Oh, I didn't roll. Oh, but I can. Sorry. Yeah, I can roll for me too.
Okay.
I use athletics. It's the same thing. Just 8.
Nice.
oh, that's nice.
Okay. So
I'll be right back.
okay.
Okay.
We'll tell Scott everybody died as soon as he gets back.
The pistons like
That's only fair.
Yeah.
the trap go off.
Yeah. Trap went off. Everybody's dead except you, Scott.
What you doing?
You're trapped in paradise. What do you think? What do you think so far, Pompo?
It's fun. It's it's nice. It's really nicer. Like
Okay, good.
I got a bit panicky when you like do this one
All right,
start
I'm back.
talking.
It's okay. But think about it overnight. If you wish to stay with us, just let us
Yeah, I'm
know.
probably gonna stay definitely.
Okay. Because
This is just your first
Also,
session. You know the
Scott,
trouble we got
the
into.
trap go off. Scott.
yeah. Oh yeah, Scott, the trap just went off, and you're the only one left alive.
Yeah, I insight check you right now.
Roll for it.
All right. So
Yeah,
So-
I am. I promise you.
Okay, you don't know that.
I don't speak R2D2. I'm sorry, that's not one of my learned languages.
That was a 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't tell if I'm lying or not. So as Val and Lilac push the lid over to the side safely, you're gonna notice inside a crystal blade with bear tang rests in the jaws of 2 mithril dragons. So
Wow, this is a lot.
Yes, the Wolfric just talked to us. Says, "Tell me, O sword, what am I looking at?"
the sword is not presently speaking anymore. So
We're gonna
the
have to
only
cast Awakened Object on this thing at some point. Just saying.
so the only thing in there is a crystal blade with bear tang rest in the jaws of 2 mithril dragons, and it's
So-
kind of like laying in I guess whatever would be the equivalent of some type of velvet bedding or something.
How big is the thing again? I'm sorry. There's like 2 dark dragons in there.
Yeah, I mean it's probably like kind of like dagger sized, maybe a little bit larger.
Do you think it is related to the handle that we have from the other chest?
It's smaller, so I would say, or the group would already have come to the conclusion that the handle would fit the sword in the water outside.
All right, so I finished putting it together then, if the party allows. What do I end up with after that?
I will get back to you on that one.
Okay.
Actually, if we're kind of at so we reveal this blade and we stop there, is this kind of a good stopping point for tonight? Because I probably got another 10 minutes and then I gotta bounce.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
This feels like a decent place to stop.
Yeah.
It seemed like something important for the story, so like it would be nice to stop here and let Arthur like keeping
Yeah.
up because it's a lot. We can't
Yeah.
accomplish.
So Wolfric, let's say at the moment you did not put those 2 pieces together.
Yeah.
And Val and Lexi seen this blade in the sarcophagus, but did not pick it up yet. And that's where we'll stop right now.
Okay.
I'm putting a message in the Facebook Messenger, if it lets me, as to what a moonblade is, since you did not know. Now, this is a generic explanation. There's a lot more to it than that.
Well, I didn't
So
say
check the Facebook chat.
I didn't say I didn't know. I just said that's for later.
I'm pretty sure this is
Okay.
what it is at this point, from what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's
Hey,
just
no
I,
problem.
No, it's
problem.
fine.
No,
We
it's-
already played
it's
for so
okay.
long.
Okay.
dude.
Good
It was a
job.
lot of fun.
Good
It
job.
Yeah.
would be nice to like keep some fun for the author who are not
Yeah,
here today.
that's true. Because like it would be like nice to experience all of this together.
I mean, I wasn't
Yeah.
expect us to come this far. It's supposed to be like an off campaign.
Well,
Yeah, I know. This was a lot accomplished in one session.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I roll really well, which is usually
I
not the
feel
case. For me.
I feel sorry for those who are not here today. They must have missed a lot.
Yeah, but
That's okay.
I
If you
mean,
recorded it, they can play it back later.
yeah, they
Hmm.
can experience this. It's being recorded, but also on the flip side, if somebody's not here, then I don't, as a DM, don't want to take away fun from somebody else. So, I mean, life comes first, and you can't make it, you can't make it. But if you have enough players to run, the bare minimum skeleton crew, at least you can get something accomplished as the party. You know,
There's usually 3 players,
yeah. So, I mean, y'all
and we
did
get
good.
4, so it worked
Y'all
out.
y'all did good. But if you got to bounce, bounce. If you need to stick around and ask questions or give me your critique for tonight, stick around. But if you
Oh,
got to
this is
bounce,
what I
I
have your critique, Red, the whole thing.
yeah.
cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
all the
would
way.
have like to go because I need to sleep right now. You guys should
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys
that's.
can stay.
Okay.
I'll need to
Yeah,
go
I
to
gotta
eat
go
like
too.
dinner too.
Okay.
Okay.
Brett, thank
Really
you. This
has
was a
been
lot of
fun.
fun.
Thank you for
Thank you
everyone
for showing up,
for
everyone.
playing.